Damn Henderson live.
I need to plug my headset in.
Yeah, plug in your headset. You cough really hard directly into the microphone.
Yeah, right into that microphone.
Test.
I might have to go fill this water.
You go fill that water. We'll read our backstories. Don't worry about it. Well, we need him. Well, we'll wait a second. All right. We'll wait 1 second. I got a QC anyways. I'm QC.
Dude, we gotta talk like dwarves. We gotta like watch your back.
Yeah. All right, you
Watch
dolt.
your back.
You damn
Ma,
dolt.
you're a tall one.
That's
That's a gnome.
I was gonna say that's not
Yeah,
dwarf.
That's not a half one.
Watch your back. Watch
It is
your
a
back.
pick.
Jorvik, right?
Dude, did you take Dingelheim like from the first D&D we did, the fucking city?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Dingelheim. I saw that and I was like, oh god, I remember.
I remember it all.
I was like, what's his last name? Me and I was like, it's a gnome city, but I was like, whatever, I don't care.
We're from the hills, Brian. We're from the hills.
Yeah.
I'm from Dingelheim.
We're a hill subsidiary of the clan Battlehammer.
My main
Yeah, we're just
city
an
is
offset.
Dingelheim, and my last name is Dingelheim because my my ancestors were the one who made this city.
Who made this fucking beautiful place? All right. Who wants to do their
Oh,
backstory
the city
first
was named
then?
after them. I don't care. I mean, it's probably Bernard and then you.
Yeah. We should start with Bernard to be proper.
Yeah.
Alright, the king!
I'm not the king. I need to
Just
prove
means to
myself.
be king.
All right. So this is
Okay,
Biggs.
you ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Is everyone in the watch together?
Yep.
Oh,
we
no,
are.
wait, what?
You have to say it in your fucking. In
Does it
your
wash
dwarf
together?
voice, too. Yeah.
In your
Yeah,
dwarf voice. All right.
Say it in your dwarf voice.
Alright, let me see.
In your
I gotta find my voice.
I love how the fucking champagne bottle just pops. You know. Well, did we win?
How do I want to do this voice? Watch your back.
We work into it.
Perfect.
Wait, do hill dwarves even have that accent? What
Yeah,
are hill
all dwarves have a bad accent. Hill dwarves are just
Dwarves
not.
like the dwarves in fucking.
Gekon Opalshield was raised the only son of Durin Opalshield in the hill regions of Kaldur. His father was the king of this region and was of the Battlehammer clan. This clan sent his ancestors to this area to create a settlement which eventually turned into a bustling dwarven city. As he grew into a fine young dwarf, Kekkum was instilled with the values of his father. Law, loyalty, courage, and responsibility are the pillars of his personality. The dwarves of Khan Kaldur are sent out on great adventures to foster relationships with other races and show that they are worthy of moving up the ranks in dwarven society. The people have especially high expectations for Kekkum, since his adventure is one of fostering lasting and friendly relationships with all races of this land. He must help anyone in need, even if it might cost him his life. To prove himself, he was sent out with only his armor, weapons, a few gold pieces, and his supplies. Him and Otin also found company in the queer halfling Pip Dingelheim when he heard of their quest and thought if he tagged along, he would be able to gain some good stories for his ballads and books. The king allowed it. They now journey on with their ragtag band of dwarves and halflings helping any who need it.
So I suppose I'm from that town, Kalhaldur.
Also,
Kaldur.
Pip, you when you introduce your character, you have to tell us some of your famous works, like your most classic songs and.
Yeah.
You have to sing a
Okay.
few of them for us.
Yeah, just the titles. No, you don't. You don't.
You have to sing the title.
Oh goodness.
Some of your books, and some of your songs.
All right. So now it's my background story.
Miles.
Yeah.
I guess that's just agreeable. All right. Dylan didn't use the background oversight, did you? Did you, Dylan?
He didn't.
I told you
He
to.
didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Damn it.
He didn't. I can see the background still.
Yeah, but that wasn't the original.
Oh
background.
Jesus! It's just what?
What
What the
What did you
fuck?
save it as? You save it as a JPEG? Did you save it as a JPEG?
Yeah, he did.
I downloaded it.
Oh. Just-
Put it into the
just send me that. I'll
background
fix
remover.
it. Don't worry, I just
That,
send
no,
me
he
that. I'll
sent it
fix
to it. He said I'll fix it. Anyways, Alright, so I have a description. I'm going to try to read the description in regular voice. But Odin is a small, scruffy dwarf who, most of the time, is covered in a thin layer of dirt. He seems almost lopsided, or as if his right side was somehow heavier than the other part of his body. A mask of bark covers his face most of the time during adventuring, claiming it protects him from evil spirits, but it's just a tree bark. Alright, my backstory. I don't know how to work. I didn't work in your fucking town.
We'll say you're from there.
Alright. Orton Mudfury hails from a long line of druidic dwarves. His family has run and still maintains huge mushroom farms in the Underdark to feed the dwarven kingdoms hither and thither. And we're just gonna assume that the Underdark region is just a little bit underground from Kal Haldur instead. The druids were keen at making things grow, and fungus was no exception. The Mudfury family made it big with their one-of-a-kind mushroom ale called Mudfury Malt. That took the dwarf kingdoms by storm, as if every ruling family simply had to have this ale at any special occasion. The Mudfury family was held at high standing, and many dwarves would come and visit the famous distillery regularly. However, the Mudfuries also excelled in cooking, and nothing is quite better than a good and hot stuffed mushroom. Oten Mudfury stuck out as an exceptional brewer and chef, but his passion lay in the natural order of the land, and the natural creatures that called their farmlands home. Oten could approach almost any animal or beast as if he'd brought the creature up by birth himself. It was a simple life, a good life. I don't know where I'm going. Should I go British with this? Alright. A good life, but Odin Mudfury knew there could be more to this life than staying in this one comfy bubble, as if the land itself was calling out from outside the kingdom walls. Odin Mudfury had ventured to the surface in other dwarven kingdoms before, but this yearning was for the dirt of the world, not the clean stone of the castle or keep. Something beyond his understanding called out to him, in the form of the smell of the wind, the taste of the mud, the gleam of the mushrooms. Something was missing in his life. But what?
That's bad.
Oten Mudfury volunteered any service he could. He could provide the clan battle hammer that would take him outside of his regular life. As if instantly his clan accepted his request, appointing him the title of Jarl to the young prince. Fuck, whatever his name. Insert name. I fucked it up.
Name.
The young prince fucking Calhal Opalshield. He was set out to do an adventure to show his worth and as not only a king, but a dwarf through and through. On such an adventure, a dwarf, no matter how powerful, needs another dwarf to watch their back, or sometimes prepare a meal, establish connections, and prepare routes of transportation. Oten Mudfury was ready for anything, and traveling with a prince was an honor to any dwarf. And that's my entire backstory.
Oh.
Alright, now we're getting
Yes.
pips.
Oh, I'm not here yet. So.
Well, we still want your
No, give
backstory,
your-
so we know
Where's
where you're
Pip?
gonna join.
Okay. Pip. Pip is a tall fellow among his kind, towering 4 foot 2 inches. A young halfling with pure white hair, quite muscular. He is quite dreamy for all the lasses in the kingdom. In his spare time, he is either writing, composing, or for fun, he likes to drink, sing, dance, fish, and play pranks on people. He is accustomed to 11 meals a day and at least 5 tea or coffee breaks during his travels. He often gets lost in thought, thinking about glorious legend he will be writing and the music he composes to tell his tale. Pip hails from the halfling village of Dingelheim, where his family is well known as heroes. He is a seasoned writer and composer, his works known far from his homelands. One night, a messenger came to Pip's door to send message of the dwarves of Conkeldor. They asked him to come and write tales of an upcoming king who has many triumphs under his belt. Pip jumped at the chance. This is what he's been waiting for, a font of inspiration. He could write tales and compose music while living through these adventures with the king. Pip packed his bags that night to travel back with the messenger, with his trusty mule, Guilford, making sure to pack all of his meals, tea, and coffee he could consume, since it is, of course, the best from his homelands.
Jesus Christ. Is donkey full of food?
So give us some of your classic books and songs.
So some of his classic songs, such as "Eye of the Bugbear," "Dingleheim Rock," "How Deep is the Big Pond," and some of his classic books like "Little Women" or I don't know anymore.
Little Women.
Wait, what was the last book? It was Eye of the Bugbear,
No, that
Jingleheimer
was a
Rock.
song. Those were his
Oh, the
songs.
songs, yeah.
How
Eye
about
of
what
the
about?
Bugbear.
Didn't you write Golden Hobbit 007?
Yeah,
All right.
Golden Hobbit 07. One called
What?
Little Women. One called
Hobbit she wrote. Halfling she wrote.
How to Kill a Bugbear. How to Kill a Mocking Goblin.
They're putting a live production play of his Titanic epic saga.
One Flew Over the Dragon's Nest. You know, timeless classics.
Jesus, I love those.
Yeah.
I'm one of your
Okay.
biggest fans. Anyways, Dylan, do you have a backstory yet?
Wait, just 3 classic songs? Eye of the Bugbear, Jingleheimer Rock, How Deep is the Big Pond?
They were big
That's
hits.
what you need.
Yeah,
They were
those
big
were,
hits.
Those
Big
were
hits.
like the #1 song.
Well, you
They
forgot.
topped the charts.
You forgot
Yeah, they
Carriage
topped
to
the chart.
Silvery Moon. We're on the train to
Yeah.
Silvery Moon. You know? Aboard the dial.
Okay.
Do you have a background, Dylan? Hold on, Chris. Do you have a background, Dylan?
Those are just some of his timeless
Yeah.
classics. It's not all.
You guys would all like. You would know of me. I'm like a local adventurer.
Local adventure. Up and coming.
I had a lot of time to put this together. So you know,
He's a dwarf.
have we been traveling together already?
I don't know yet. Well, you could
It's
have
up
left
to
with
you.
us, yeah.
Oh, and a timeless classic, The Cobbler and the Dog.
Why is Dylan on the pack mule?
Has you know, he's put his life on the line for everyone. You know,
The
he's
cobbler and the
type of
die?
person who's always doing favors for people, and he's always there to have your back, like no matter what. Like you would have been saved by this person like at least once or twice. Probably saved him too, but that's how brotherhood works. You know, he feels strong bonds with like people around him. Like he's just kind of a bro. You know what I mean? Like
He's kind of a bro.
I usually see Percy at my distillery.
He's the type of person where like you could ask him like what to do and like he would tell you something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
He'd be like, well, let's go do this and that. Like, it's just that kind of guy.
Look, listen, I got your back.
Like, well, we could head out and go get the grail of the Black Forest. I mean, come on.
I mean, come on.
He's the dude who like listens to the bard a lot. You know what I mean? But he's also the dude who's like Hell's best friend. Like, ultimately, I'm a short human. Not as short as I seem here. How do I fix that? Anyway.
Oh, you're a human? I thought you were a dwarf.
Yeah, me too.
You should be
No,
able
I'm
to
actually just a
resize your
short
character.
human. I do look kind of dwarfish, and I get mistaken for that a lot. But
Oh God, he's huge!
He's a human. You guys are littler.
Why we're not that little?
Yeah.
The Mountain Brothers. Whoa, I'm huge now.
He's like standing on their face.
Yeah, you know, I'm like a tall dwarf. I'm like a Thor and Oakenshield type of a figure, but I'm actually just a short.
I have some good books I'm writing down.
Dude, I'm surfing on
You need to
Gilbert.
send them all to me
Gilford.
because I have a list
Here,
here
hold on,
too.
get closer,
Yeah.
Big, so we can get a good picture of our beginning fucking thing.
Yeah, you're in the
You're
back.
donkey.
Alright, so I want everyone to make their choice of either a nature roll or a perception roll.
Oh,
Perception.
Then just
I'm
do
going-
it. Just do
How do you do
whichever
the
one
auto
you
rolls
want.
again? I
Auto
didn't see that.
damage rolls, I'll set it for you. Don't worry.
Alright,
Oh, I rolled a 4.
Did you set damage for your weapons?
Oh, wait, no, that's Guilford.
Nah. Nah,
Wilford
nah,
rolled
nah.
a 4.
I rolled a 4 again.
Wait, before we
No,
roll, Chris, are you gonna tell us how we got here and stuff? Because I don't know about Bob
How
enough.
you got
there.
here? So you've been walking, and you've actually just noticed that the halfling that was with you is just gone. He's really small.
All right,
Damn,
well,
you-
give us
I
a whole
mean,
backstory. How
It's
did
actually been
give us
so
the whole
you
backstory?
left from the kingdom of
Kalhaldur.
Kaldur, from like days ago. Like actually, it's been about 6 days you've been on the road. And your pack mule has been carrying everything for you guys, and you're really just you know what you're doing in the woods. and you were headed to the place that the King Opalshield or Prince Opalshield was being sent for. He's going to a nearby town that they just said has been running into some trouble, and you need to go and figure out what's going on. No, they said that they actually don't know. They've just not been getting messages from them on a regular basis anymore.
We head to the town of Glimmerhoof!
Hold up 1 second. I
I
gotta pull my
love
wallet.
Glimmerhoof.
Alright.
Alright, so he's missing.
So yeah, so for 4 days you have just been missing this halfling, and you have no idea where he went.
Did we
just,
notice?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm sorry. You did notice. You noticed
4 days
the
ago.
day that he went missing.
Alright.
You didn't just notice now that he was
I'm
missing.
like, oh, wait, guys, don't
Be a
missing
bunch
someone?
of assholes. Okay. Well, Dylan would notice, as well as Brian, or I'm sorry, Oten Mudfury, and Dylan. Pick your fucking character's name. To talk
It's right in.
No, he's Dylan
okay, he's filling his water jug. But he's Percy Amatul.
You would notice
Amatul?
that there's actually like a river over here. That there's some water.
Yeah, my guy doesn't know
You
shit.
can see it through the thick brush. This is a very thick wilderness,
I don't-
very unlike the place that you come from.
Looky over there, boys, a dirty river filled with dirty water. Good thing I got me spells to make us clean water.
Okay, Chris, I have a bunch of books that I wrote down.
Alright, send them to me.
There you go. Those are all the books that I wrote.
What would we
They
notice?
came out weird.
What would we notice
Wait,
about?
so wait, Brian, you have a spell that can just clean us and make like clean food?
I have a spell that can just make clean water, like pure water.
Let me put
I have create or
clean
destroy
water.
water.
No. So we don't need to even go over there, do we?
Not really, unless I see something enticing.
Yeah.
Well, there's water there, and I mean, if you'd like to collect anything, because
What's up, Dub?
you could, I mean,
What did I see? Did I see anything?
Yeah, we
you
both.
see anything? You see that there's a river over there.
Wait, is your
Water
cantrip? Is
through
it a
the
cantrip
thick
to make
brush.
water?
It's not a cantrip. It's a first level spell.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
But I can do it before we rest
Like,
and
do
shit.
you boys want to go take a shower? Or
Thanks
a
for all the
bath?
sub hype, Dub.
Oh man, I could at least use a drink.
We've been on the road for quite a while now. We haven't gotten any.
Spring water.
hygiene
man.
done.
Clean spring. Yeah, we better go. All right, you're right. I better bathe. I can't make that much water, and I need.
Alright.
I know I like the dirt, but I be needing a bath.
I'll keep watch.
I
don't wanna take all my armor off.
In your hygiene.
All right, I just waltz on over and I just jump in with clothes on. I just throw my backpack down. I throw my backpack.
Okay.
I actually strap my backpack
Well-
to the mule and I get over and I jump into the water to
You
start
guys,
bathing.
now that
Come
you're
on,
in the
Gil.
water,
Into the
you can
water.
actually see on the bank.
Also with my armor on and try to make the biggest splash.
Alright, I'm here.
I'm pretty sure a
You
few
can see
fish
on the
actually
bank.
fly out of the water.
I
A wee lad!
You can see a tiny halfling just passed out on the side of the water.
I don't see that.
What? That peep?
Oh,
Did he
Pip!
get splashed by my cannonball?
Slashed by your cannonball? What
Yeah,
are you
I swim over to start trying
He
to help him.
cannonballs into the water.
Oh.
Does he get splashed?
No, you were kind of far away.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I
got
want to shake
armor on
Pip.
and shit.
Pip,
I
wake
jumped
up, wee
mad.
lad! You've been missing!
You're
You're
drowning.
65 feet or 55 feet away.
Yeah, I swim up to him
Not
too
really.
to try to
That's
slam
not
him.
accurate. That's
Tidal
not
wave.
accurate.
Alright, I get out and shake
shaking
off like
Pip.
a dog and start
I'm
Alright.
shaking Pip. I picked him up and I'm
You're
like, Pip,
You're gonna shake
up!
him?
wake up, wee
No
lad!
one's
Are
gonna
you
do
okay?
any kind of. Would you like to do a medicine check, or do you want to shake him?
Yo, I said be gentle with that boy.
I'll do a medical
I'll
check.
make a
Do I
medicine
wake
check.
up? Me?
No, I'll do one. Don't worry, not you.
I was
No,
like,
I'm already over here.
Oh,
Medicine. I got a
I used
7.
less
Do we
7.
know? Do we know anything? He looks fine to us.
I did
He looks like he's just passed out, and he looks like he's covered in like a little bit of like red jelly.
red
Wake
jelly.
up, wee lad! Wake up! I'm like shaking him.
Okay. Bob, you awaken, but you don't remember like anyone here.
Was I in a food coma?
You don't know.
No.
You don't know
No.
who you are. You don't remember any of your.
Good.
Hold
good.
on, really quick. I look
Officer.
over at I look at fucking Pip really quick, and I go, "This ain't natural."
This ain't nice.
How do you know? He hasn't said anything
Yeah.
yet.
No, I wasn't actually doing it to do
about the
anything.
red
I'm just
jelly?
saying
Oh,
it. I just said it with
Yeah,
the
what's the red
roll. That's
jelly?
just
Can you
my
look at
nature.
that?
Yeah, I looked at the
Yeah,
red
what-
jelly and I just said, this
I'm
ain't
like,
natural.
why am
red
I
jelly.
covered in red stuff? Who are you?
It seems very unnatural. Like, you know specifically that this did not come from just regular nature. Like, this isn't, your everyday fucking crushed berries.
I'm like
into
rubbing it
jelly.
in my fingers, like smelling it, like, you know what I'm
It's
saying? It's not
gross.
natural. That's
It's
how I'm
fucking
figuring it out. I'm like,
disgusting.
yeah. Alright, so I'm
Yeah.
wiping it off back on Pip, actually. I don't want to touch any
I'm
nature
back on
stuff.
Pip.
with
I'm
it.
still holding Pip, and I'm like, it's me, Keckham Opalshield. Remember, we were on a quest together, Pip.
You have
I
no
say
idea
no.
who he is.
I'm like, who? Who are you?
I think that this young halfling has had foul magic cast upon him. Druid, can you heal him?
Can I? Huh.
Use one of your little mushroom remedies.
I could
Can I?
I could look for something through the, but I don't know if I have anything that can recall one's recollection or memories. I don't know, Your Highness.
Wait, is he wet?
No.
Is Pip wet?
Is he wet? No.
Oh. Is there like a trail of this jelly shit all around that I could see?
Is there a trail of blood? There's a trail
Oh,
of.
it's blood. Okay, I see. Mhm.
I thought you said, is there a trail of blood?
No,
do
I
a
said the
perception-
jelly stuff.
Oh, the jelly stuff. Do perception roll.
Okay, perception. Ooh,
Yeah, you see a very faint, like, trail of jelly.
Pip,
Yes.
It
come with
goes-
us. We're gonna
it
go
goes-
see what
I'm not
happened to
Pip.
you.
It goes through the water, and then,
Like, how deep is this water, actually?
that water, let's say it's 4 feet deep in the middle, and
Oh,
less
I'm taller
deep
than
on
4
the
feet, so
sides.
that's fine.
All right.
4'5".
And before we head out, I go, oh, Your Highness, wait, let me give something a try. And I cast a spell on Pip. But it just kind of smells like a skunk now.
Oh my
But like I
God,
rub my
it doesn't
hands
smell
together
like
and I clap a
skunk.
few times with a flower in it, and I like crush the petals and I like blow it at him in his face, and then it just starts smelling a little skunky.
Oh wow.
Nice.
What flowers did you crush over that boy?
That might have not been the right. All right, I'll keep looking into
I washed
this.
the jelly off in the river while they're all doing this.
Damn it, Oten.
I'm like, get this damn jelly off of me. And I
Yo,
washed it
Percy,
off.
what skills do you have? I have not
Look,
inquired
wait,
to you
that
about
jelly
this
is
before.
evidence.
Why am I so tiny? I'm
Oh
like
wait, yeah.
2
Before he
times.
washes it off, before he starts washing that jelly off, I
He's
actually
slightly bigger.
I take the some that was in my finger and I put it in one of my vials that I have in my inventory.
You're saving some of the jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
All
I
right.
say, this jelly doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before. I could, let me read this book real quick.
Let me read this book.
See if it has like
Religion?
religious connotations.
Religion? Oh.
Well, I mean, he prays to his god, and his god's like, hello!
What
No,
god do you
it's
pray
knowledge
to?
of religion.
What god? Just your general
Maestro?
knowledge of different
Yeah,
religions?
Maliki?
if the
It ain't
ooze is
religious,
religious, if it's like
You
know,
you
ritual.
believe strongly that it could be like related to a religion.
but which? What?
You
That's a pretty good roll.
that is
Yeah,
a
but
pretty
if you
good
don't
natural
know, you
20,
don't
but
know.
You really don't know, but you really do think that it seems like something that would be
More
used in
divine
some
magic.
sort of weird like religious practice, because there's no other reason that you could really imagine that this sort of jelly would be there. It doesn't seem natural at all.
All right, boys, this seems like some sort of spiritual, religious connotations in this. I think
A cult?
I think somebody performed a ritual on this boy. I'm not entirely sure though, even though I had a really good insight.
It would explain why they
Come on.
wanted his memory gone.
Well, boy, we must go and check this out. We can't have people erasing memories, can we?
No, of course not.
Aye.
Oh, wait, by the way,
Obviously, there's gonna be
Percy.
recorded it somewhere.
Percy, what is your skill set? I haven't inquired to you
He's
about
very
this yet.
confused. He has no idea what his skill set is.
No, Percy.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. Yeah.
You know, I'm mostly the guy who's got your back in combat, but I know a thing or two about religion, and I'm quite perceptive. No,
Are you a spellcaster?
You know, if not a good word maker with the perceptions that I have.
Are you a spellcaster, a ranged, melee? What weapons are you
he's-
versed in?
he's a melee, but he's actually like a buffer. Like he's like a literal straight up bro.
Bro, you're a bro. What is a bro?
I got like AC bonuses and
Why, what, sir?
I'm here to make you guys stronger. You know what I mean? And to gain in your strength.
All right, good to know. All right, lads. Let's follow this here trail of whatever this is, jelly.
But also, so you guys know,
I'm waiting.
You guys would know because I'd probably use this shit like fairly often, and I'm gonna use it fairly often. Is I have like cantrips that I can add a D4 to ability rolls, and I also have shit so I can add D4 to attack rolls. Shit that I'll probably use fairly often.
What does he be talking about? Attack rolls. No, I know. And then I cast this spell, and a gust of wind flutters through Percy's hair.
You guys gotta be like, guide me, cleric, or like, bless me, cleric.
It's gotta use some materials.
You're fine, Dubs.
Alright, so are you guys gonna
wading
follow
through
the jelly?
Come, Pip.
Why are you wading through the water?
We're following the trail, the stuff through the water.
Can you see?
Yeah.
Here, let me reveal a little more.
I say, this is deep water, boys.
He said it was only 4 feet.
Oh!
Yeah,
I'm gonna run up.
I mean, most of any of you, basically.
Well,
how tall are you, Dylan?
I'm like a little over 4 feet.
Okay, yeah, you're both like, you have to stand on your tippy toes and point your mouth directly up in the water.
I'm 4 or 5.
Yeah, like,
Still.
No,
I'm like the height.
Dwarves actually, I don't know if they can swim.
Like,
Just gonna
there's
say.
definitely 6 inches between your mouth and the top of your head, so you definitely have to stand on your tippy toes, look up,
like,
and
Pip
stick
has
your
to
lips out.
swim, 'cause
Well, like
he's
my
only
armor is
Pip
also
definitely
heavy, and
has
I'm,
to
like
swim.
sinking into the mud.
Yeah,
so, like,
you will
despite
just
the fact
completely
that
sink. You cannot go in the water, actually.
no, it's not that far. I'll just hold my breath. It's fine.
Why didn't he
Okay,
just
you
swim?
are immobilized.
What?
Wait, you're wearing plate armor, Bernard. You're
I'm
both.
tall. You said it was only 4 feet of water.
Yes, it's 4 feet of water. There's definitely 6 inches between your mouth and the top of your head. So if you want to actually be able to like
I take
be in this
off
water at all.
my plate armor and put it in my rucksack.
your rucksack, you're gonna take off the plate armor and put it in your pocket.
Boys, we don't have to go to the
It's gonna
water.
make its
We don't.
weight
We can
and
go
density
down the
not
path.
Sink you down.
Let's just go down the path.
Listen, it's video game life.
I'm gonna,
No, that's-
as this is going
Alright,
up.
we're going up the road. We're going back to the road.
Okay,
I pick Pip up.
Jesus.
I put Pip on my shoulders and I start walking.
No, I run up
Like,
to Pip.
come, Gilbert,
I run up
You
to
don't
Pip
have
while
to
we're
pick him up. He
bathing
can
still.
walk on his own.
And I
He
look
can
at
be
Pip.
Slightly larger.
I look at
Like-
Pip and I
I'm
tell him
like,
we're gonna help
"Hey, lad,
him.
Get on,
God damn
Gilbert.
it.
Guilford. He's your pack mule. He'll take you along the way.
No, when Pip was
Yeah,
washing though, I'd run up to Pip and I tell him that we're gonna help him. We're gonna get your mind back.
Yes,
Who
you
are you?
I pat Pip on the back and I try to just offer like more condolences. Like, yeah, well, we've got your back. Don't worry about it.
I tried
I'm like,
persuading
thank you, random stranger I don't know.
Pip, you have amnesia. We're going to help you.
And I'm just holding him at arm's length
What's
with my
amnesia?
bark mask on, like staring deep into his
Oh
soul.
my god.
Who
Oh,
are
yeah,
you people?
I
Oh
hand Pip in a ring and I say, "This will
No, it's
protect you,
Pip.
bud. Just
Yeah,
keep this
just
on
Pip.
as long as you're with us."
It's Pip.
Okay.
It is.
Guys, there's a
Put on the
sign
ring.
with an arrow.
What type of ring is it?
What
My.
kind of ring is it? Can it
It's
even
my
fit me?
second level spell, Warding Bond. And
Yeah,
it's
it's
just as long as he's within 60 feet of me, it's +1 to AC and saving throws and resistance,
Why, it is a giant arrow on a sign.
Resistance to what?
and it gives him resistance to all damage.
To all damage when he's within 60 feet of you?
Yep.
How do you have
Also,
this?
when he takes damage, I take the same damage.
It's probably his cleric thing.
Yeah.
It's for being a cleric and it's like an ability you get at level 3. Do you have to give him a ring or just a random item
Yeah, it's
that
a
you
second
choose?
level spell. Yeah, I give him the ring. He wears a ring and I wear a ring.
The one
Okay.
ring.
I say we're
Well, there's
bonded in
two.
brotherhood now.
You guys, look. This arrow points this way. We must be going the right way, guys. Come on.
I percept that giant arrow, and it is indeed a giant arrow pointing that said way.
Yeah, did you guys
It is
all give-
pointing that way. Would you like to forage in the woods at all?
Yeah, I want to forage up. I need some, like, I'm gonna grab some. I'm sure I already have some, but I'm gonna get some holly
did you guys give
branches, some
yourself,
carrot dust.
Items? the magical items we're supposed to get. Everyone got.
Yeah, I have a
weapons.
+1 Morning Star.
Oh shit, I didn't put +1 on. What do I just do? Just add +1?
Just add +1, and then in the things you add +1 to the damage and the attack roll, where it says like
damage? I
+0.
thought it was just attack.
No, it's just
it's both.
the damage. It's just the damage roll.
If it's a masterwork weapon, it's just attack. If it's a magic weapon, it's attack and damage.
Is it really attack and damage?
Yes, +1.
+1.
I thought it was just to damage.
Can I put the +1 in the strength, or is it just in the roll? 1d8 +1.
No, it's like to the right of strength.
All right. Well, I'm just wondering. It's right there, so I'm like, which one is it? Because it says strength in both spots.
They're like low-level magic weapons. We get +1 to damage and to see if we hit.
All right.
Okay, well, while he's forging, I'm just sort of like peering down this path, like right here.
Peering down this
We
path.
only get one, right, Chris? So I did it on my short bow instead of my short sword. I have a normal-ass short sword.
I have a quarterstaff. All right. Yeah, so I'm just gonna forage around. What do you want me to roll for foraging? Nature, survival?
Or both, either one.
Well, if you give me the choice, I'm obviously
nature
gonna
or
roll
survival.
nature.
I'd say,
Oh my god.
survival.
You found literally. You think you found a bunch of useful shit, actually.
It's poison ivy.
You fill it up with these weeds. They look good. You're happy with it.
Yes,
You fucking
Kingswort.
Fill up your bag.
I haven't seen Kingswort since I was but a lad, but I'm
actually-
sure this is
You're
it.
sure you found some very rare.
A
like,
mythical fucking.
Christ.
Oh my.
The bars will tell tales of this person.
They shall, they shall. The
I
king.
like how there's two of you. It's
For-
like
for-
you're fucking. It's like you're like searching everywhere for these shits.
For like a
Two.
millisecond, my thoughts come back, and I'm like, I could write tales about that, and then I go retarded again. I'm like, duh.
Duh. You're not
Yeah.
retarded. You just
Yeah,
don't
no,
really.
but I just thought I'd go back to and remember. I'm like,
Okay.
what is that? Who are you?
I'm
Who are you
peering down
people?
the road. I'm peering down this road. I
You're
wanna...
peering down the road. It looks like. So you're gonna walk down this road? It looks
No,
like you're gonna.
I'm peering. I'm peering, not
You're
walking.
peering. It
Looking
looks
down
like it's a road that
I want to see it.
continues.
I want to see
Yeah.
the road.
Let's see.
Okay. Here it is.
I'm peering down this.
Is it?
road.
Is everything in?
can't
see
you
it.
know? Okay. You see this road?
I have a bad feeling about this
Oops.
road, guys.
The odds of going down this road without a bad thing
Can you see
happening.
this?
Oh man,
No,
there's
I
no
can't.
place
No, I
like
have
the
to
road.
drag
You gotta lift
players.
you gotta
Yeah.
lift the fog of war. Oh.
I'm
he's
gonna
new map.
drag the players. Yeah.
Copyrights of Wizards of the Coast. Oh my! What are these
Forget
strange?
about that.
What are these strange letters
Crop
inscribed on the
circles.
ground?
Just crop circles.
Crop
Alright.
circles.
All right, lads, we have to be careful around here. There could be some sort of religious fanatics.
What?
Hey,
What
there's nothing
fiends?
wrong with religious fanatics. Everybody, to each their own. You know, that's fine.
To each their own till they start sacrificing me lass.
You see
Yeah.
that the road either continues east or you can turn and go north.
Oh,
If
that
you
was a
go
log.
east, well, it's a road. So and there's a small graveyard in the corner of that road. Right there.
Which
how do I
way,
pick?
boys?
I say we go to the graveyard. That looks like a good hiding place for some cultists.
Yeah,
Ah.
if fanatics were around here, they'd be in a graveyard.
How do I ping stuff?
Maybe digging
are
up
you?
bodies. Quiet,
Just come
Pippin,
with us.
quiet.
You'll be fine.
Where are we?
Pip,
I'm scared.
Pip, we're gonna store your
Pip,
memory.
keep up, bud.
I want a random check from the halfling from Pippin to see if he just starts remembering and rehearsing some of his fucking songs or
does
sagas.
not.
A what?
He
A
does
song
not
or a
remember
saga.
any of the songs or sagas
No.
that he's
Yeah, no, I
created.
don't remember myself. I just like, I have it stuck in my head. How do? What did you want me to roll?
Just to see if he started playing it or singing or something.
He's whistling.
I'll just do performance.
How do I
Jesus
Oh, like,
Christ.
He remembers
I hear it.
everything.
ping a location?
Yeah, no, I just remember the song. I'm like, this song's just stuck in my head, and I keep singing. I'm like, Dingleham, Dingleham, Dingleham rock.
We're all just fucking enjoying the hell out of it. We are all the biggest
we're doing
fans.
it. Dig.
Oh,
He's in much confusion. You guys
I'm
would
like,
remember.
who sings it? What masterful man sings that song?
Oh, Pippin!
You guys as a
Pip.
party would remember that Pip is. You've heard Pip's actual song. and he's got the rhythm right, but all of the words that he is saying are completely wrong. And he
Dingleberg, Dingleberg,
You-
where's
you-
my fucking Dingleberg?
you guys are just
Jeez.
kind of confused and in awe.
I don't know how to ping this part. I think you
Been
double click
reduced
it.
I'm
to
singing
this.
the tune. Wait, no, I rolled a 20. I know the song by heart.
Yeah, he rolled
No,
a natural
you
20
don't.
in performance. It was wild.
I know you did.
That's
That's
just
why
some
you got the
bullshit.
rhythm right. You
Well-
literally don't remember it, man.
He doesn't remember
Yeah,
it, but we just heard the
I mean,
the
I don't-
best remix of our lives of Dingleberg
Yeah.
Rock. Dinglehead.
Oh, you're
Holy
gonna sing him
shit.
the actual song? Okay, Bob, you now pretty well know how to do Jingleheimer Rock. You don't know how to play the
Jingleheimer.
guitar.
He's
Really?
playing so well.
You're
that,
gonna have to relearn to
busts
use.
out
You're
the
doing
hidden
well
class
to
and
learn
starts
to use
passing
the
it
lute,
around.
or the lute, but you're really still learning. And you can now sing every word of Jingleheimer Rock perfect.
Dingleheim.
Dingleheim Rock perfectly because these guys just
Jingleheimer.
fucking sang it to you.
One of my songs is "This Can't Be Intercourse." That's a good
Oh
song.
my God.
All right, let's head to the graveyard, lads.
Go into the graveyard.
Okay, how do I
Come.
ping stuff?
I think you double
We're going
click
over
it.
here.
I don't know.
Oh, where have I gone? I'm in
I think the graveyard's up here, Your Highness.
How do I ping stuff?
I don't fucking know.
I
You
don't
just,
know.
You click on it.
Yeah, click on it, double click it. I don't know.
Oh, you hold on the click.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Ooh, we know
God,
how
you
to
can
ping.
do it.
my color's like brown. How?
You got
Like
shit
green.
around.
So,
Anyway.
It's like
there.
No, it's like navy green. Hold on. let's
That's
see.
the graveyard.
Yeah, it's very.
Oh, I thought
it's
you meant it
not
was like a
very
big graveyard. It's just some graves.
No, he said a small
Yeah,
one.
it's definitely just
That's
a
more
few
of a
graves.
grave lawn. I don't know.
Oh.
That's more like just like some graves. Just sitting there, the assholes.
I want
Oh.
to.
I'm going to examine the graves. and be
No,
like,
no cultist
"Hmm."
here, or
They look like graves of people who have died. One of them says
Oh, I would never have guessed.
Martha Schmangel.
People who.
oh, this definitely
I've
seems
never-
important.
I've never heard of Schmangle.
Yeah, they are literally common garbage folk. You don't know them at
God,
all.
let's stay here.
Ocean Mud
This is
Fury
it.
says, "Wait! Did you say Martha? I know her. She's
That's my
famous."
I know Martha. I know
He
her.
tells you that she was famous, and he starts telling you that there could be expensive things in her grave. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I
We
tried to
cannot defile
investigate.
graves, Oten. All right, what's up? What's up and what's to the east?
I revealed what is to the north because it looked like you were gonna walk that way. Do you want to walk
Well,
that
wait,
way?
what is it? Is it like there's like thick forest so we
It's-
can't see both ways?
Yeah, there's some woods to your right and to your left if you're looking north.
But what is that? Is that
Yeah.
like a fallen tree?
Actually, I can reveal the woods over
Is
here.
anyone? Do you guys
This
want
is
to?
just woods.
Do you guys want to investigate the graves besides me? I tried to. I mean, I got a crit fail. I don't know, but I was figuring. I tried to look to see if anyone's digging these graves up, maybe using body parts.
I just do a little prayer for the graves. I don't defile graves.
I'm not asking you to file. I'm asking you if there's signs of digging.
Oh,
Not you. I can't
yeah.
roll it again. I already investigated, so I'm asking if these guys want to maybe
Yeah,
investigate that.
well, we'd probably be able to see if there's someone digged them up.
Maybe, or you could crit fail like I did.
I'm looking specifically to see if someone's dug something up.
okay, you're looking for that? Well, you see that there is a small grave that has been dug up. There is
We had
no-
like
My
the opposite
word!
direction of where
There's-
the ooze was.
It's very small. It's like the size of like a small house pet, and it's like it doesn't have an actual gravestone. It has a stick that's a cross. It has like a cross stick that's just tied together with twine.
I'll make a cross symbol. And
And
I'll
there's,
just say,
like-
all right, let's go,
There's
boys.
there's a cat toy next to the grave.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a cat grave.
Poor
I'm
cat.
tired of lingering
Onward.
around these gravestones. It's making
Yeah,
me
what's
sad,
oh, go up.
boys.
What
Let's
is this?
go.
Is this like a tree?
That's a stick.
Fallen? Oh, that's a stick. That's a huge
That's a
ass fucking stick.
Yeah, it's a stick.
Guys, come! I found a huge stick.
thank God.
This stick is unnatural, as if it was
Don't worry
painted
about
by
that
dark
compass.
No, this here's no ordinary stick, boys. This
Magic.
here's a master
Stick of
stick.
Gazoo.
This is the master stick.
Well, I'll examine it. Is it really this big?
But there's nothing about the stick. Let's move on.
It's a stick.
It's
You
not
can
that
tell-
big.
It's
You
a
can tell
log.
It's a regular fucking log. Yeah, it's a
Oh,
log.
it's a log. Alright, we're gonna keep
Okay.
going. Keep
rolls
your eyes
downstairs,
peeled,
goes over
friend.
the
As you come out of the thickest part of the brush, you can see a huge farm
Oh.
with cattle
A huge farm.
Those are some
Oh my
real
God, there's
tiny
rolling
fucking
pigs.
wolves
fields
tilling the field?
amongst the mountain.
Is that there a
there's-
cot of men?
Those are just
See
laborers.
this, man. I'm gonna come to this guy and
Jesus
be like,
fuck.
excuse me, sir.
We're just walking right in tail. I'm a dwarf, a proud dwarf.
Yes,
My
can I
presence
help
is known.
you? Who are you? Where do you
Sir,
come
we-
from?
I come from Cal Kadan.
Hal Kadan.
Our Khan Kaldur.
Kaldur.
However you would like to
Come.
pronounce it is fine.
Oh, Khan Kildur. What do you want? Are you here to take us over while we're weak?
Take
Is
me
that
over.
what you
No,
want with
no,
us?
we're here to help. Has there anything been going on? We have some intel that there might be some
Jesus.
strange going-ons around here.
Aye,
You need
something
help?
involved a certain group of people, mayhaps. And I like just stand there with
Well,
arms folded.
I haven't been told much about it, but I just know there've been a lot of people around here that have been forgetting things lately.
Who are you?
Do they disappear at night or something? What happened?
Is there any way to bring their memories back?
I
Hold
don't know,
on,
guys.
Odin.
Please.
Odin,
Jesus.
one person at a time.
Sorry, I'm just.
I'm really just a field laborer. If you
Well, what are
want
the
to know
rumors you've
more,
heard?
one of the rumors I've heard that people have been losing their memories. It's mostly been
From
farmers.
whom
but
are you hearing these
mine.
rumors?
From whom? I heard from my wife Hilda.
Where is this Hilda, you
Where's
see?
your wife?
She's over there.
Are those really, really tiny pigs?
Those are my baby pigs. Why are you so cruel?
No. Thank you for your time. We're going to talk to your wife.
Please.
Excuse me, Hilda.
I'm still to talk to him after the
Yeah.
Hilda, I hear you've been spreading rumors about people disappearing and losing their memories.
I ain't been spreading rumors. What the hell?
That's what your husband said.
These are no
Nice,
rumors.
Dubs.
It's been happening.
Why don't you tell me what happened? Perhaps we could help.
I've just heard from others in town that some people have been going missing and they come back confused. They don't remember anything.
What happens to them? Do they disappear in the night and return
I
the
have
next
no
day?
idea. I just heard them from the fucking tavern. I can't stay there too long or my husband starts crying.
To the tavern.
Where is the city you speak of?
It's to the fucking south.
Okay.
Come on,
Well,
boys.
thank you. We will.
You want to go pester my fucking field hands before you go? Great
No,
adventurers.
sorry for wasting your time, man. We will be on our way.
You shouldn't walk up to people fully armored. It's really unsettling.
I'm
Ooh,
a
you think we should
paladin.
be
And
walking
I'm a
around
paladin.
these
The people
trying
love
times
paladins.
unarmed? You guys should have more armor on.
Alrighty.
I try to talk to the small pigs before we go.
Hello,
Try- Alright. Do a nature.
Alright.
Nature to talk with pigs.
Yep, nature.
It's like, work, work, work.
Well, I don't know. Is there animal handling?
I can
for
cast
that?
a spell for it,
You
but.
can't
Or you
talk
can-
to
if
the
you wanna
pigs
just
unless
cast
there's,
a
like,
spell.
Yeah,
He's a druid.
Oh, alright.
well, yeah, if you get a spell to make it so you can like talk to pigs.
They say, get out of here. Get out of here while you still can.
That's what they
You can,
say.
like, as a druid, you can kind of
No.
you can kind of take like cues from animals, like and shit. But like, yeah, with the spell, you can talk to them. But you can still kind of communicate with them.
You could use the
without it.
spell if you want.
It's just it
You
doesn't
have some-
cost a cantrip. I was asking you as a DM. I grew up with.
It's
It's not a cantrip. It's not a cantrip. I'm sorry. It's not a cantrip. It's not. It's not a cantrip. It's not. That's what I meant. It's
Okay.
not a cantrip.
Alright,
That's what I said.
Is this way to the east of the town?
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
His pig said to get out of here, though. Did it seem evil, or did it just seem like
They
pigs
seemed
about to
scared.
die?
Seemed like very scared pigs. They said, get out of here while you can.
Probably because they're gonna get fucking
Please,
slaughtered.
please get out of here.
Some of those might be the cultists. All right,
Hey,
let's
what do those
go.
pigs say?
We
Let's
can't make
go.
any
See.
assumptions.
Let's
young
go.
Odin.
town.
Is that dude just dead? Just laying
Yeah.
there dead?
No.
Oh my god! Oh my word, sir, are you okay?
This is just a very flamboyant looking
Holy
old man.
shit.
You can
I can't
see
look
that
at feeling
he-
on this man.
he
Excuse me,
You're
sir.
casting what? What are you casting on this
No,
guy?
you're not casting anything on this
Jesus.
man. I put my arm out. I'm like, excuse me, sir, but you punch us in the way of the
Are
tavern.
you gonna continue to try and cast while he's trying to stop you?
No, I'm stopping.
Dylan?
What? I said I was kidding.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
All right.
you point us towards the tavern, sir.
Oh, the tavern's over there to your right, guys.
Which building? Is it the larger one or the
to the
smaller
east,
brown?
I
It's
know
in
a
the
tavern when
center.
I see it. Come on, guys.
It's the center. Yeah, he knows. That guy looks like he knows where he's going.
I wanna.
I've seen a
This
tavern or
one?
two in my day.
I kind of want to eavesdrop on this fire as
You
I'm
just-
walking by. Can I do a perception or something? Alright.
My
They
God,
sound like
they're
they're
just
just-
speaking in the devil.
They're whispering to each other, and they look like.
Slap his belly.
Are you gonna look at anything? Do you guys want descriptions for any of this shit? Or are you gonna sprint
Yeah.
right to the
No,
tavern?
give me a description. I
Yeah.
look all around. I'd love to
Yeah,
look
yeah,
around
yeah,
this
you do it
town.
right-
Everyone's
Walk
just
in.
talking.
Right.
I did. You were just talking over me. Fuck you.
Sorry. There's 5 of us.
Ah! Pieces of shit.
We need to have like a system
Then you
here,
just
so we're not all
ran
talking at
past.
once.
Let's give us initiative for
Alright,
talking.
How about this? When I'm talking, you people stop
When
talking.
someone's talking, no one else fucking talk.
Okay. So you're just gonna walk past the okay, well this man looks very old. He looks like he's been a farmer. You can tell because he has fucking calluses all over his hands, and he just looks generally confused. He's like dancing around. He's singing a little bit of Dingelheim rock.
Yes.
Yes, the royalties.
Over here you see this group of men who are in the field. They look like they have some power here, like some sort of feudal power. Well, yeah, because they're in the middle of these people's fields, and they're just having a fire in the middle of it.
Oh, I think like electricity.
Oh no. So.
Like, huh?
And then beyond them, there's some field laborers. There's some little kid just sprinting through the fields.
Typical.
There's a huge guy right in front of the tavern. And then
They
you
have
would
man
see.
boobs.
You see a blacksmith to your left, whose home doesn't necessarily look like a blacksmith from per se a bird's eye view, but I can assure you he has an anvil over there. And
It's
his
like a
wife is
Minecraft
inside.
house.
His
Sorry.
wife's an elf.
No, she's not an elf. She's wearing.
She just has
elf
she has a
ears.
strange birth defect that makes
He's
her.
gonna-
Um,
He's getting that elf poon. Gotcha.
Yeet.
Okay. And then you see a little girl with a book over by what you would assume to be a library, which I may not have created a map for.
'Cause,
To the
I hate the
library.
library.
Everyone in the library, come on, follow the crow.
Okay. You see inside of the library, the little girl stops you before you go into the library. And she says,
No, we're not going in
It's
there.
closed, you know. Okay.
We can see the sign that it says it's closed.
You're just
So
you're
yeah, I
gonna
slapped
walk
this
up
dude's
to.
belly.
I wanna ask this guy, this big guy. Maybe this
You're gonna
could be the
slap his
tavern,
belly?
sir. No,
Yeah,
yeah,
just like a few gentle like da-da-da-da-da, and then I just give him like a big charismatic smile.
All right.
Head
Do
into the
a
tavern.
heck.
do some sort of charismatic roll.
Give me charisma. You
Persuasion.
trying to persuade his
Yeah,
gut
you're
that you're
trying-
slapping it?
You can just do a charisma roll.
Yeah, just do charisma.
He just did
A performance. I don't like you. That was my belly.
Hey man, it's all in good fun. I offered to buy him a drink.
This is the last time I'm gonna leave my home shirtless.
The poor dude.
Turns around and fucking
He's
walks
leaving.
off.
Jesus.
Guy, hey man, come on. You don't want a drink? Come on. Buy a pork sandwich.
Percy.
I'm
what
a
the hell
recovering
was that?
alcoholic.
Oh.
As he walks away, as he enters, as he leaves,
Yeah,
exit stage left.
He was
We're
standing
recovering
outside the bar
alcoholic.
like, man, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
He's just waiting outside of the bar. You actually saved his life, Percy. You saved his drinking addiction.
Like I'm like 10% less cheerful than I was, but I just start heading into the bar. Like I need a fucking.
Thanks,
Yeah, well,
asshole. That was our best fucking customer. He was
Oh,
right on
God,
back
the
on
addict.
wagon.
The addict was their best customer.
I was,
Thanks a lot, pal. Thanks a lot.
listen, I'll be your best customer. All right, don't worry about it.
Get on in there, bud. We gotta load this shit in, all right?
I'm trying. You keep talking to me. Let me just.
Yeah, we're entering into this tavern.
When we're going
As
in.
we-
Sorry.
Wait, as we enter the tavern, you can hear like classics by my guy just being sung by bards.
But as we're going in, I look behind my shoulder and I try to focus on like the guys that are just sitting in the fields at the fire. Is there anything particular? Do I roll a perception or something? Did I already
by
do
the
that?
fire?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can roll a perception.
Are they from Japan?
They're from Japan.
Are they top knotting it?
Ooh.
You can tell that these guys are definitely with some sort of religious gathering here.
Oh.
They're definitely part of some church that is important to this town because people have just sort of set aside farmland for them to hang out and have a fire. And they seem to be doing some sort of ritual. They all have their swords and they're in prayer.
All right, so I've noticed it's a ritual. So I'm looking at that as we're going to enter the bar. I'm like looking over my shoulder. So I hurry and scuttle up next to fucking next to Prince Kekhoran. Kekum. I run up to Kekum and I explain to him. I go, Your Highness, there seems to be a religious gathering outside that's been doing some kind of prayer now. It might be wise that we maybe ask around this inn about what those religions are going on, see if it has anything to do with the disappearances or not.
I'm already at the bar making like a raucous conversation with the bartender and ordering drinks and kind of just drawing attention in general.
I will drag you guys in.
You guys walk around the bar for a second.
So
I'm gonna piss really fast. You can keep going without me. I'm just pissing.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh man, those people are pretty fucking big.
You can also
All
be
of a
that
sudden
big.
we get into the big, the road, 3 blocks, the tavern, 1,000.
Bigger on the inside.
Okay, so
Why are there cows?
what, cows? What?
Yeah. Oh wait, what are those?
Those are cows.
No, they are cows. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
there are no
There's
cows
there.
in here.
Yeah, the
Oh,
bottom
those are
left.
dogs.
Oh.
Those are dogs.
They look like cows.
The dogs.
What are these?
each-
It's like the fucking salty spittoon. They got some tough guys over here. Fucking sitting at the table holding their crossbows and swords and shit.
Sorry.
That one's like,
about
I'm gonna
that. They
fucking
just-
kill this table.
They're not holding them. You can see that they're. If you would look at them in character, you would obviously notice that what you said made no sense because all of their crossbows are on their backs. All their weapons
the
are
one fucking-
sheathed completely, like you
Look at
guys
that, you
walking
stole my
around with your
food!
sheathed weapons.
The one pointing at the other dude, you motherfucker! And that one's about to fucking fight him too, the red guy.
Yeah, he's like, I'm fucking tan as fuck.
Piece of
Oh my
shit!
God.
What's happening?
Alright, so I go to the bartender. I'm like, a round of drinks for my brothers.
All
take
right, well, that'll
ale.
be
How come that child is so tiny?
And when I was
He's like,
talking to
"Hey,
Kekum,
guys, I'm a fucking gnome."
there was a
What
hushed whisper.
You make me bigger, please.
Me too.
So how much ale do you want?
Uh,
A mug
4
for everyone,
tankers.
or a gallon for everyone?
Druid, are you drinking?
Of course.
Alright, yeah, a gallon sounds good.
Gallon each? All right. How many of these are there?
No,
Is
not-
the halfling taking a gallon? Jeez.
Yeah, the halfling might wind up having more after 2.
My God. All right.
The halfling
well,
is
how,
like,
how
"I'm
many do you
tiny."
want?
Four tankards and your latest rumors.
4 tankards. All right, 4 tankards. That'll be.
We prefer
12
small
copper
people,
pieces.
not halflings.
Me and Pip need to be a little bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are just that small.
Yeah. Brian
You got
looks
shrunk
really
by
tiny.
magic.
Yeah.
You guys will know that my character is somebody who usually spends all his money on the.
One of my flaws is actually drinking.
Yeah.
I'm an alcoholic.
I am.
No, just in general.
It says-
he's not somebody who keeps money for himself.
I always enjoy a good
He
mug.
likes to have money
or
to
5.
spend money. No,
That'll be 12 copper.
12. He
12
slides.
copper. That was
Oh, I'm
deal.
sorry.
That's
That's
a
I did the
silver
math
piece.
wrong. That's 16 copper.
Alright, he slides a silver. He just slides 2 silver pieces.
The barkeeper gives you a wink and he takes them, and he says,
And then he lifts his shirt a little. He's like, yeah.
God. No.
He's hairy.
he says, "Who are you fellas anyways? What are you asking around for, huh? You ain't
We're interested in any
neighboring-
religions
We're
around here. We're looking for
adventurers.
religion.
Oh, the religions around here. Oh,
Yes,
you're talking about.
Yes.
And this person next to you busts out and he's like, "You must be talking about the Church of Schmongel."
Oh yes, exactly. Might you enlighten me to the Church of Smongel? I've been very interested.
Well, the
Yeah.
Church of Schmongel is the feudal leaders of this village. They're they have a church that they run, and it's they used to have an old temple, but no one's been there in a long time.
So where do they gather?
Some of them just they gather here and there. They gather where they can.
And where
This-
might this old temple be, my good lad?
The old temple, geez, I don't know. We're not allowed to talk about that kind of stuff, and I'm kind of upset that you're asking.
Oh well, I am very sorry then.
The Church of Schmingel is a very peaceful religion, okay?
Yes, we come in peace. We come to make good relations with every race.
Yeah,
All
does
right.
anybody around here need any help or anything like that? Could we do anything to gain some favor around here? Or we're just looking to help out and maybe get a couple gold pieces, something like that.
Oh, you must be talking about... Wait, where are you guys from again? This is the barkeeper.
I lean into the king and I point at the cows at the other table eating.
No,
They're
they're
dogs.
Oh,
the
they're
dogs,
dogs.
and they're drinking ale.
All right. Oh,
We're from the hills of Conkaldur.
Oh, well, you should probably go and speak with the village elder. And this guy right here is just babbling like crazy.
Does nobody notice me at all?
What?
No,
What
you're
do you
too
mean?
tiny.
he's famous.
You're too
He's famous.
Actually,
Oh, yeah,
you
too
I'm
tiny.
sorry. That's right. Do a some sort of.
Well, people will just notice
Like,
him.
do a
He is
stealth
tall.
roll. Do a stealth
No.
roll.
Is he trying to be stealthy?
You can tell that some of these fellows at the long table in the bottom left are looking over at you, and this guy's like pointing. He's like, "Hey, is that
Pip?
is that Pip?
Could you enlarge us? Maybe he would see
Yeah,
if it's
Pip over there.
Enlarge me.
Yeah,
Oh.
enlarge me.
Someone else says, "No, that's just that other halfling. He's a real regular here." Oh, alrighty then.
He looks just like him though. He's a
I
dead
start
ringer.
snapping my fingers like to a tune. I'm just like, yeah, pop, pop.
So
They
where's
don't
this
notice.
elder at anyway?
And I'm just like, what is this?
Okay. Rocks in
No,
the
he's
bucket.
just crazy.
I talked
This
to the
this
I
old
talked
man
to the
behind you is
barkeeper.
just lathering. He's just.
I
Who
ordered.
am I? Who
I
are
ordered.
you people?
Hold on. I ordered
even
5
bought some drinks.
breakfasts.
Here, calm down. Here, just
Five
drink.
breakfasts.
Yeah,
What do you want? Bread loaves or cheese hunks?
both.
Both? You want 5 of both of those?
No,
That'll
not
be
like I order like
15 copper.
I order like 2 loaves of bread and 2 like things of cheese.
2
2
loaves of
loaves.
bread and 2 things of cheese. Oh, well,
Yeah.
that'll be 6 copper.
I just hand him a gold.
Just hand him a gold.
I don't
Holy
have anything else, so I
shit!
just give him 1 gold.
I'm sure he has
Hey,
change
you know
for
He
a
that
gives
gold.
you change.
Yeah.
He gives you
No.
change.
No, I just give him the gold. I'm like, keep it.
Why?
Damn.
You don't know what a
alright.
gold is even.
He thanks you and he keeps it.
And I eat the shit out of the bread and the cheese alone. No one else gets it.
Oh my god.
I'm a half like.
He is
We
a
have,
half-
I have my own personal chef. I don't
I'm
need to
a
buy
growing boy.
I'm like,
Oh
it's good
my
to tip,
word! Are
but
you okay, sir?
You're gonna draw the wrong kind of attention if you need that much money.
Yeah, but it's all
This
I
old
got.
man's been in here all day. I don't know what he wants. He's just been yelling at people. We know what's. Come on, you're not the only one. Everyone's losing their memories around here. Just get out. You don't have any money. Help me. Who am I?
What am I supposed to do?
I would help you if I was a regular size.
The
Yeah.
barkeeper stares at him and he goes, "Wait a minute. Village elder, is that you?"
Oh my god! Is that village elder?
Oh no, not the village elder too.
This is the village elder. He has no idea what's going on.
Like, we have to help this man. The same
No.
thing has
I
happened
think
to him.
the only way we're going to help him is if we get to the bottom of what's happening here.
I've seen the dead.
You might be right.
I've seen the dead.
Oh,
Oops,
Oten.
that-
Oten, you said there was some sort of religious group outside, correct?
Aye.
Why don't we set up? Why don't we watch them? Maybe they'll go somewhere. We could follow them to that temple.
Well, it's just
I'm
the same
whispering-
religion
I'm
they were
whispering.
talking about at the bar.
I'm whispering this to him. I'm not.
Yeah,
not,
we're whispering to
What's-
each other.
Bob, what are you doing?
I'm whispering this, by the way.
I'm seeing if I can drink my if I can grab my beer without anyone noticing. The beer we paid for already.
You fucking wrap your whole body around it. It's so big compared to you.
Okay, yeah, no one even cares.
And then I chug it.
No one even cares
And
if
it's
they
gone.
did notice. But lucky for you, they didn't notice.
No.
That was for
not
you,
me.
Pip. That was for you. um, he just says, I saw the dead people. They were walking around.
I'm gonna, when he's saying that though, because me and Bernards are still whispering or whatever, be like, I'll lean into Kelkum, and I go, aye. And I go, maybe if it's the same religious blokes outside.
My name is Peckham.
Kekum. Aye, Kekum, Prince Kekum. If we spy on the lads outside, they might lead us to their place of worship.
Yes, exactly what I was thinking, Otin.
Oh my god.
And we like look at each other and do that thing.
Alright, so you guys are gonna leave?
No, well, I'm gonna interrogate the mayor who saw
we're
the
gonna-
dead. What do you mean? What do you
I'm
mean
down
you
in
seen the
this.
dead?
Down-
We're walking around.
What do you mean they were walking around? Spit it
They
out!
were walking. I saw them. I remember it. I'm not crazy. I haven't forgotten.
What have you not forgotten, village elder? What? Tell us!
I don't know.
What, then you've forgotten, village elder.
I
How?
don't think I'm the village elder, am I?
Yeah, you are, and it's your time to
According
lead.
to this guy, you are.
It's time to lead, village
What do you
elder.
have in your pockets?
I'm actually your real father.
The butcher's gonna walk out and he's gonna look over and he's gonna be like, "Is that the village elder? He's back?"
And I'm gonna look over and be like, aye, he don't, but he's lost his mind!
Oh no, not another one.
Not again.
What do you mean the other one? This is your elder. What are we gonna do about this lad?
And he hops the table.
When he hops the table, I instantly inspect his fucking butchered cut of meat.
His butchered cut of meat.
Hold
can
on,
see
I'm
that
trying
he's
to
just-
inspect.
It's human.
Where the fuck is my inspection? Oh, it's an investigate.
All right, you can
I would
see
know.
that this is just a beef steak, and you can also notice that it's kind of a little too old. Like, you probably shouldn't be serving this.
Listen, lad, that beefsteak, you cut it all wrong. That's not how the ribeye cut goes. You left too much
It's
fat on the
just a
side.
little
No,
old.
it's too old. You can't be cooking it like that and serving it to folk.
Not in
This
front
could
of the
cause memory
customers.
loss.
Not in front of the customers.
Listen. What kind of business you running?
Stop.
This ain't a proper cut of meat, your highness. This ain't
He's backing
proper.
away. You've really insulted him. Actually,
Otin, we need to keep a low profile.
Never
What are you
mind. I
doing?
won't tell you what I was gonna tell you.
Sorry to insult you by knowing what I'm doing. Sorry,
You
Crow.
gotta go and yell in front of all me customers. I was just throwing this one away.
Damn it, Odin.
Do a persuasion roll.
I am gonna persuade
I
him.
want to try to persuade
No, I'm
him. I
gonna.
wanna try to persuade
I can
him
tell
to
him that
stop.
I can show him how to save that meal.
Can you actually though?
I really can.
Alright, you can tell
Like,
him.
you need a
Alright.
nat 20.
Yeah, you. What do you mean you can
Ooh.
save this? That would save us some money. Yeah.
Exactly, you're doing it all wrong, boyo. Your problem is you ain't storing this with salt, boyo. That's it.
Oh.
That's it, boy.
Salt. We would need more workers to be able to get salt. No one will even come to this village anymore.
See, that's where you're wrong. I seen a salt rock on me way here, boy. I seen a little pond, an oasis, if you will, an oasis.
There's no salt in that pond. That's a freshwater pond.
No. It's got salt in the bottom. I
I've
know.
lived here my entire
Yes, but you
life.
never put a bucket down there and let it dry. Listen to me as I'm persuading you, boy. There's salt out there that you can use, boy.
All right, I'll have to look into that. Thanks.
I'll help you.
Well, shit.
So what was that thing you were gonna tell me about bullshit?
Oh, anyways, yeah, I'm actually the second oldest in this town. I'm next to become village elder. So since he's doesn't remember anything and he's crazy,
I'm the elder.
crazy. I saw the dead people. Sure you did. Sure.
Can I be
then-
larger? Can I be regular size in this
Um,
cavern?
This
Yeah,
butcher's gonna
me too.
actually ask you. He's like, I'll give you guys 10 gold pieces to throw him out of this bar.
No deal.
Sounds a bit sketchy.
We cannot just throw people out with money. That's bribery.
We're
It's a
not.
quest!
This is a quest, sir. I'm the village elder now.
I refuse. I'm gonna start heading
Please
towards
get
the
him
door.
out of here. He keeps
Just
trying
slowly,
to
I
piss on
accept.
everything. This is
I go
the
outside.
barkeeper. The barkeeper's
the
like,
man
please
and
get him
I-
out of here.
Super gently take him outside.
Friendly like.
All right, do a strength check.
All right.
He's gonna burst into a hulking mass of flesh from you.
He's gonna turn to fire.
I'm just still over there
Okay, you
eating.
gently carry him
Yeah,
outside.
Pip
and
has
he
been
is-
eating the entire
he's-
time.
He's kind of just
What?
confused on where he is, and you set him right outside the door to the side, and then you come back in.
Yeah, I grab my gold pieces and
Yeah, as he's walking out.
Yeah,
So-
he gives you
I
10
give
gold,
the-
and he says,
I give the elder like my bedroll and like maybe like a tarp or some. I had it.
he
I'll
says,
buy one later with the gold pieces as soon as
says-
I check.
thank you. Oh, I don't know where I am.
You're gonna have to put up for the night, buddy. Just find a place to sleep. All right.
Oh, all
Were you
right,
allowed
thank
to
you,
get in there?
kind sir. And he turns
No,
around and
I
walks
came
away.
out. I follow you
Wait,
guys.
why are you guys coming out?
I'm not
This
out.
guy
I'm still
even-
talking to him.
Okay,
Don't worry.
So
I left.
Brian's
I went
here.
outside.
How?
So
We just got
Oten
him.
Mudfury is here. The rest of you are outside. Dylan did come back in.
I wish
So
I wasn't
Dylan-
so tiny.
Well, I'm still eating then. I'm just eating.
No,
Thank
you're
God,
outside.
thank
You already
fucking
said
God.
either.
Ah, fine.
He followed me out, I guess.
I thought everyone was outside.
I'm
Yeah,
outside
I'm-
looking at those religious people.
Well,
seeing
Bob
if
had to
they're
go out for a
Yeah,
smoke
I'm-
break. He didn't
I'm
like
with-
the
I'm with-
ambience.
I'm with Bernard's character, whatever his fucking dumbass name is.
Cocoon.
Okay.
Cocoon.
Fucking
Ugh.
trash player. Doesn't even know the other names.
Oh, okay.
He says, I'm actually next in line to be the village elder, and I've been briefed on what's going on a little bit more. He actually has fallen victim as well. People have been going missing, farmers, in the middle of the night, and they come back, and they have no memories, and they're very confused.
Confused.
Tired, they're just disoriented.
Mhm.
They're never quite the same again.
Go on.
I suppose they could relearn like children, you know?
Like
Yeah, just
scratch.
simple stuff.
Simple stuff.
talking about.
Do you have any idea how it's happening, or anything
Any
in particular we could do to help?
Well, it usually happens when we have to work late during the sowing season. It only happens to the farmers when they're out working alone.
How did the village elder get caught up in this then?
Well, we lost so many farmers, he had to go out and start helping out.
Jeez.
There's not a whole lot of food around here.
It's good community when you know your elders are helping out too, or at least the leaders of the society. I commend you, lad. I commend you.
Yeah, so he says, there's an old, oh, sorry, actually,
All
one
right.
second.
Okay, wait.
It's not that old. It's just
It's yeah.
So the farmers go missing and they reappear several days later with most of their memories missing. Strange creatures have also been spotted. Somewhere to the east. There's some sort of temple over there. I'd like you guys to go investigate and figure out what's going on and put an end to all this so we can have our
say
town
no
back.
more.
As
Aye,
the
aye.
village elder.
I would like
We
to.
live for this shit.
Yeah, I would like to investigate this as well. Your cause is mine, lad. Your cause is mine, and we have a friend that so happens to be affected by this ailment. Hopefully, we can reverse the the product of this, whatever's happening, and not just have to re-educate our followers.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll definitely get to the bottom of this and figure everything out. And
as long as no
say it
more
right here,
lose
right
their
now, we're gonna
memories.
return everyone's memories, not just get to the bottom. All right.
That's a little bit
Count on that.
ambitious. As long as people stop losing their memories,
That's a
we'll be
little
able to
ambitious.
All right. Well, we'll at least do that, and you already know it.
rebuild.
And I ask him before we leave, do you have any medical folks around here? Have they examined these people once they come back with their memories wiped? Is there anything? Do they have any scars? Anything, or is it just the memories are gone?
No, nothing. There's sometimes they come back with a little bit of red jelly. That's if we find them really quick.
And
Do you guys
Most of the
recognize
time, they
anything
just
about this?
return days later, as if they remember subconsciously how to get
Do
to
you
the
know
village.
anything about this jelly? Is there anything somebody around here knows about?
Seems unnatural.
all right.
Never seen any jelly like that in my butchering days.
Thanks.
So, any more information than straight east? Do we just follow the road and we'll get to this temple, or?
Shit, I don't know, man. I'm just a butcher.
Well, what about the
It's
religious?
barely
Well, you're the elder now, so you better start knowing.
What
bud.
about-
I better start. You're right. You're the people I'm employing to go and figure it out.
Well,
we're on our way.
Well, we are on our way, but before I go, one more thing. What about those folks doing what's with the religious ceremony in the middle of the fields out there? Does that have anything to do with your suspicions?
The Church of Schmingle?
Yeah.
No, they're peaceful. No, they're the leaders of this town mostly. I'm actually the headmaster of the Church of Schmingle.
Oh, you are? Well, would you mind?
We worship Schmingle here.
Would you mind sharing some of your practices with me?
Some of my practices? Well, hold on. Let me just come right back and put this plate of meat away.
All right. Listen, boys,
you can't be questioning and accusing people who leave the town in the tavern. That's like the worst thing you could do. That's how you get in trouble.
We haven't got in trouble yet. I almost did. We didn't know he was the leader.
Do you know anything about like that king? Like,
let me give
this
you
is a small
lesson.
town. Yeah.
He employs me and everybody around here.
I need a lesson in Schmiegel.
He does a little dance. He clasps his hands and he starts spinning around. And he has a little like swinging like a bell-looking thing that just emits a little bit of smoke.
Oh.
And he's swinging it around. Schmingle, dangle, schmingle, dangle. And then he throws some glitter in your hair.
Oh.
Some really annoying glitter.
Oh no.
That's like really bad for the environment, Schmingle, worshiper.
Really though.
But I'm not going to tell him that.
This is the way of our people.
Do
you feel blessed?
It's beautiful and I respect it. Yes, I do.
Schmingle be with you.
Thank you for your blessing.
Your followers as well.
And I do a spin dance and I clap my hands too and I leave.
Okay.
Alright, we're headed
Do you
out.
dishonor Schmingle by doing that?
Actually, hold on. Before I leave...
Oh my goodness.
I like how we're already on this map. That's cool.
There's a dwarf at this table. Can I ask this dwarf questions?
Is
that a dwarf, actually?
Oh, that's not a dwarf. Do you want to go talk to him?
Yeah, I am going to go over here and talk. I'm going to walk to this table and I'm going to go, Hail! Town folks of Schmingelheim.
Over there at that long table?
Why is Brian talking to everyone? He's just a dude covered in...
I'll go over to the small
Brian is like the
table.
most outgoing druid ever.
Those people?
I am. I'm a great
me
druid.
and Pip are outside. We're helping that old guy find a place to stay.
Well, I was a druid who lived in an actual society and stuff, alright?
Yeah.
The man standing here
I'm a brewer.
What do you want? I'm just waiting on my food.
Just waiting on your food. What are you having, bud? What are you drinking in that mug over there?
Oh my god.
Do a charisma check.
Alright, crazy.
Who are you?
This is when people.
I'm fucking Owen!
Actually, yeah.
Owen Mud Fury! Is that Mud Fury malt that you're drinking?
Actually, yeah. I just ordered myself a round of the Mud Fury malt mushroom spear.
I put my fists
heard of it?
on my hips. Heard of it? Why, young man? I brew it. You're looking at Owen Mud Fury.
My goodness! And he's amazed by this, and he's like, "What are you doing here?"
I go right in to hug him. I go, "Oh, no worries, no worries." And I'm a little dirty and stuff, but I go right in to hug him. I go,
Mind it all.
I'm glad you're enjoying me brew. That's all. Thank you, but thank you.
Fucking mud all over him now.
A little dirt.
Thank you for doing what you do. This is my favorite drink.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoy it. Listen.
The little girl goes, "It's my favorite drink too."
Oh, that's a good lass, and I pat her on the head.
On your little chin.
Finally, a human that'll grow up strong.
And the mother looks over. Why are we condoning this for our child? Who is the man I married?
I don't pay any heed to the woman. I look at the man.
Kids were allowed to drink back in those days. It's cleaner than water.
Yeah, the water could be infected. They also gotta use magic. And who wants dirty magic in
I
the
hate
water?
that mushroom shit.
Oh, I just don't even acknowledge the woman. Alright, so anyways, alright lad, I'm sure you saw the situation unfold. You got a new village elder in your midst. Are you one of those worshippers of Pingle?
Oh, we're all worshippers of Schmingle here. They own the whole town.
They own the town, you say? And what's with
It's
the
a feudal society, you see.
Feudal?
They keep us safe.
Oh.
They have all the money. They collect the taxes.
And are you celebrating today? Is it some kind of celebration out there in the fields I saw?
Well, there's no celebration. Those are just people working.
Working?
We've actually,
The circle of them with the
husband here
swords?
forgot how to farm some months ago.
Forgot? You lost your memory, did you?
Oh, yeah.
But at least you remember the Mud Fury malt, alright? That's all that can really matter.
He hated it before he lost his memories.
You son of a bitch!
Just stay silent. Alright, well, it was nice talking to you, and I really hope you enjoy the evening. And I go to walk away.
Alright, Kekum enters back in. He found the old guy a place.
Oh, he's real tiny now.
I'm sorry.
Guys, I was shot by a shrinking spell!
Alright, get us out there. Let Bernard and Bob.
What have you, Odin, what have you learned?
You didn't go to talk to the halfling?
Hey, two's Tamal. We don't even notice him.
And
I'm out with the mule.
I fill the prints out on everything that I've learned, that we can we can go to the east. There'd be a temple, they say, with some of these meddling folk.
Is it like over there up by the farm?
To the east.
Are those people over at the fire still there?
It's still like the right of that other farmland. Yeah, he said it was up past some farmland, that there was a temple of some of the occult, that people been showing up all goo covered, like our boy Pip.
I grabbed some trail mix off
So wait,
the mule and start eating it.
He told us that, like, he already told me that the guy was, like, the leader of the cult that told him all this, right?
What? The leader of the cult?
No, it was the new leader of the
The
town.
Church of Schmigel?
Schmiegel leader, yeah.
Yeah, you told me that, right?
The headmaster.
He told you that, yeah, those guys are from the Church of Schmigel. They're the monks of the Church of Schmigel.
We shouldn't be trusting anyone. Let's go just check out this temple first. We don't need to go inside.
This woman...
My head in silent agreement.
As you're going to leave town, this woman runs up to you and she says, "Are you the heroes?"
No, we are not heroes. We're just people like you.
And I put my fists on my hips, yeah, and I strike
my
and
name
pose.
is Millie. Can you find my two sons, Jeff and Geoff?
Where were Jeff and Geoff last seen?
Jeff and Geoff, they left. They just left. I don't know.
Mayhap
it's not
they
like
went
them.
east?
They've lived on the farms their whole lives, and they've been gone. Wherever you venture, just look out for Jeff and Geoff.
Oh, we will.
I don't know what they're into.
Don't worry.
We'll find them.
Yeah,
Don't
settle
worry,
down,
lass.
lass. Yes.
What do they look like?
What do they look like? One of them has brown hair.
Walking away already.
Yeah.
We'll get them. Are these your boys?
You'll know when you see them. They'll be Jeff and Geoff.
The guy without memory.
As we're walking by, like, these guys holding the barrels, I'm like, "Are you Jeff and Geoff?"
Stop.
They look over, they're like, "No, we're just unloading the ale from our carriage into the pub."
I want to inspect that ale.
Okay.
Inspect the ale? Alright, go
It's in
ahead.
a barrel.
Inspect that
What
ale.
kind of ale is it? I need to see. Hold on.
Is it in Maplewood?
Yeah.
Intimidation?
Oh, I didn't mean to intimidate. Sorry.
Investigate.
Oten, what are you doing?
Get away from those barrels, you don't!
Oh,
Hold on.
sorry, Guilford.
Investigation.
Why is that? Mud Fury malt?
They're bringing ale in. It's not Mud Fury malt at this time.
Don't.
They do have some on the carriage, but that's not what they're holding.
I
Alright.
point as I walk by. I point and I snap at the Mud Fury malt. Just keep walking.
You turn it into Mud Fury malt?
No. It's there.
Oh.
I'm just like.
Alright. Odin, stop messing around. We're burning daylight here. We gotta go.
Yes, you're right. It's not. I shuffle
So
quickly.
is this the way east here?
Yeah, hold on just a sec. I need to...
Is this the way
okay.
east?
Onward to the eastern realm.
Are those dead cows?
Are those ghouls tilling the field? What the hell?
They have.
Oh.
They ain't right, Your Highness.
My word.
There.
I feel like they'd be
Once
more
we're out of
paying.
earshot of the
My
town,
word, this
When
area is
you
very
walk-
disorienting.
You walk down a fucking path, alright? You
Alright,
walk
here we
down
are.
the path to the east.
This guy right here.
Wait,
This.
can you see?
Yeah, we can see.
We should probably leave fucking.
Yeah, we leave Guilford.
Yeah, we leave Guilford in the town.
Donkey's
Strung
out.
up.
Oh, alright, in the town.
Yeah,
Guilford, would you like to come inside with us?
he's tied. He's tied to the He's tied to like their stables.
You're gonna leave your
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna leave your pack meal? Like,
Do I-
don't
do
you
we
have a
Yeah,
lot of
you-
stuff
it's
on?
usually fine to.
Well,
leave
yeah,
it
they
out.
should
I
have
mean,
stables and they should allow
Or we
us.
could
Yeah.
leave it outside of this temple.
Said usually.
No, the
fine.
temple-
That we're
Temple's not a good-
probably we're
Okay,
probably
that's not
gonna
the
end up
stable.
fighting stuff in or something.
Are we in?
Okay,
Are we in like an actual like Japanese setting or something? Is this bamboo around us?
No.
Okay. I was
Okay,
saying
if
this-
you guys would shut the fuck up! Okay. So, the temple... You see the temple as you're walking down the road to the east. The temple is situated in unkept fields, overgrown with corn and other wild crops. There's a plethora of scarecrows scattering the fields. You see crows all over the place, despite
Ooh.
them
Doing a good
being
job.
scarecrows, because it's so overgrown. This obviously hasn't been like tended to very well in a while. Everyone give me like a perception.
I love
Perception.
like a
Perception.
perception, or you know.
Just a normal
Perception.
perception.
And also, let me just find
Oh
something.
shit.
Where are you, perception?
This is the corn, and I be the child of it.
Pip, roll a perception. Oh, you did.
You know we have
Hey,
passive
change your character to your
perception, too,
character,
if we're just,
goddammit.
How do I do it? As?
What, Dylan?
It's like, yeah, as Pip.
So we have passive
Okay.
perception too.
So Oten Mudfury fucking loves life. He loves animals. He really loves animals, and he's looking at this crow. Is he really? Like, he's concerned about this crow.
I'm holding
And
it.
the crow looks over at him. It's just a little black crow, the bird.
And it says, kill your parents.
Yeah.
It's standing on a scarecrow. Or actually, it's standing like on a corn stalk in the field, and he just stares at you, and one of his eyeballs just falls right out. You can see like visible like rot, and there's like
Wait, what, do I
maggots in
notice
its
this
eye
too?
sockets.
Visible rot.
I rolled a
Uh,
16.
I
mean-
roll religion to see if it's
I
like
rolled an 18.
Yeah,
undead or like affected by like necromancy.
It looks to be so. It looks like it is somehow undead, somehow being kept alive despite the fact that it's fucking, you know,
Yeah, and I grabbed Kekko.
eyeball
Wait,
fell out
wait.
and
Like,
it's
boys,
rotting.
this is evil magic. We need to fucking.
I want to use my divine
I,
sense.
Everybody,
Divine
take your weapons
sense?
out. All right.
I prefer.
You notice the same.
Yeah. I performed surgery on it with my performance.
You gotta catch it first.
No, I'm joking.
You're a surgeon? Anyways,
So yeah, you would notice that it is undead.
when its eye fell out, I grabbed
Jesus
I
Christ.
grabbed I grabbed Kekram by like the arm or whatever, and I go, "Your Highness, look!" And I point to it as
I
its
know.
eyeballs falling out.
I can sense it. There's a undead here. There's foul magics at work.
Okay, just 1 second. I have to open up a book.
So I unsheath my weapon, just for, you know. I'm ready.
I sing a little.
Do I sense any other undead shit besides the?
Yeah, and I ready my quarterstaff.
Yeah, I'm just walking
Just
with it.
one second.
My guy's like
No, it's
looking
fine.
at the ground, like not caring. He's just singing Dingleheim Rock. It's like Dingleheim.
Boy, sing a little quieter. Jesus.
He's like mumbling.
I'm
it.
like I'm paranoid, but I'm like I'm humming it along with him.
Yeah.
My eyes are just glowing when I'm doing it. I'm humming too.
And now he's singing "Eye of the Bugbear." It's just the Eye of the Bugbear.
We're lucky we didn't drink any of that ale that fucking crow got us.
I sure wish my whole memories weren't gone.
Yeah, we're like, oh, thanks for the ale. Okay, we're just not gonna drink any of this.
I drank all of mine.
I'm assuming I drank it as I was talking to people.
I'm a halfling. Halflings drink like dwarves.
Yeah, I was drinking the whole time.
Yeah.
I was drinking that whole time.
I drank the whole. I ate 2 breakfasts and I fucking
I thought you
drank.
ate 5.
Well, about a
4.
breakfast would probably be like
No, he
half
actually
a
bought
loaf.
2.
Yeah, it'd probably be 4.
Chris, I'm
but
gonna
it'd be
roll a
it'd be
nature.
half a loaf and half the cheese would be 1 breakfast, so like 4.
I'm rolling a nature, Chris, to try to gather some bullshit from my pouch.
Okay, you gather some bullshit. Well, wait, where are you gathering your bullshit from?
Just around these corn stalks and stuff.
Oh,
I
Tim, be
guess.
careful. Those might be undead corn stalks.
Well,
Okay.
is there anywhere that looks like it would have yielding things, or would I just choose the corn stalks then?
Okay, so all of you do a wisdom saving throw.
All of us? Why not? I'm the only one going over there. All right.
Yo, you're the only one going to the
Yeah.
corn.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Well,
I'd be the only one trying to get shit.
I'll
Let's
go
see.
too.
Let's see. All of you except for Pip.
Oh,
Make-
hell yeah.
Wait, what? I'm not going over.
Doesn't matter. You're still making a wisdom saving throw.
12.
Okay.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Oh,
Pip, Pip.
Yeah, you are all fine, but You see that. Sorry, do a perception.
Can I get the perception with my net for the resistance? Can I perceive as I see what's hitting me?
All of you can do the perception.
Do your
Is
ass.
it? Wait, do I sense? Does my
Do
divine sense
Ass,
anything
it's
else
under
around here?
that
No,
mark.
it does not.
Do it as your character. As Percy.
Oh.
18.
It's under the chat bar. It should say
18.
as and then like a little
Let me get the
menu.
perception with my crit. Let me perceive it as soon as I withstand it. Let me
My
know
bad.
what it is. DM, please.
No, I think when you do saves, you're just like immune to wisdom saving throw shit for like a certain amount of time.
Oh, really? Alright, I'll take that then.
I would
Okay.
take it too.
So, yeah, you guys can see that as soon as you fucked with the corn, 2 of these scarecrows are just coming right the fuck at you.
Ugh, I just did this
Everyone
in
roll
fucking
initiative.
Divinity,
Wait,
goddammit.
I gotta
Just-
figure out how to do this. How to do the
We
initiative.
just
put it. Just
click
put,
on
just
it.
Yeah,
hit
just
the
put
little-
it down.
Yeah.
Put it down. Just put it down. What do you mean?
There's a
Hit the
side
little,
box.
little clock thing.
There's a thing for it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like
It's
a
on the
little
side,
clock
the
on the
left
side.
side.
Left side. Snap to center.
Clock.
Cross shape. GM info. Clock.
It looks like a little
Oh.
spot.
Oh.
box.
Okay. Turn order.
Then you click on the character you want and hit the initiative button.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you just drag the characters so that they got the right shite, the right
Okay.
turn order.
Huzzah!
Sorry,
Hey,
boys.
Dingleheimer.
Just wanted some carrot dust.
Wait, these things don't count as evil? They're scared
The constructs,
Well,
basically.
yeah, they're exactly. I had to look at that. They're constructs, so it didn't detect
Okay.
it.
That's what you were looking up?
Yeah, I had to look up the scarecrows altogether.
Dude, I didn't know
Am I
Dylan
supposed to
was,
have a
was
magical
two
weapon
people.
right now?
That's what I was thinking of the whole time, but I just used like a.
Jesus
basic
Christ!
scarecrow.
Oh my god!
It's
he's
Oogie
cute.
Boogie.
Everyone make your characters bigger, so you're no.
I
We can't.
You have to.
Yeah, none of us can.
Okay.
Or else we
Everyone
won't.
zoom in so your characters.
Yeah, just zoom in.
centered.
Yeah, I just zoom in.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
So
first.
is this in the right
Just
order?
drag.
It's
No,
not.
you gotta
We
drag 'em.
perceived that they just ran up on us. That was what we perceived. Damn it. No.
Yeah. Yeah. You have definitely noticed.
No,
that
you
they
put them at the
just
top. Put the ones
ran
that
up
go
on-
first at the top.
Yeah.
Oh.
Highest number at the
Damn,
top.
They ordered it all
It's fine.
backwards.
Hell yeah, bro.
David Itachi pirate.
Pip Dingleheimer.
Are we gonna get battle
Oh,
music?
hold on, Chris. Me and him have to do a tiebreaker. So roll a d20.
Doesn't matter. You can just choose.
How do you guys get
What I want
the
first.
distance marker like that?
Pip goes first.
The snap
Hell
to
yeah.
center button. It's right under the
Put me
search
above
one.
the scarecrow den.
Right under the
I
search.
did.
Oh wait, that's a scarecrow. I thought that was just someone
Yeah.
else in our group.
Where's my battle
Okay.
music?
I don't know what you
Yeah,
mean.
where's our battle
This
music?
is it. This
Yeah.
is the battle music.
This is too mellow. I feel like I'm just, having a nice, epic adventure walking through some fields. Oh, Jesus fucking. Oh my god.
There's scarecrows!
Oh my god!
Epic music soundtrack.
Don't you worry about that.
This
Let
isn't
me
that
open up
epic of a
second.
fight.
Can I open a second one of these?
I don't know.
Fuck. Can I open up 2 of their character sheets?
No. You just gotta you can make a copy. Just right click or click on it, go to the edit thing or whatever, and then you could hit make copy or something.
Edit.
Duplicate. Yeah.
Does it add another one in the list?
No, you gotta put them out.
Okay. Okay. So there's one of them.
Steel yourselves, men. These are nothing compared to what we've been through.
Take
I
up
still won't let me open
arms.
another one.
Fight!
Another one. Oh, you mean that 2 of them at once? No, you can't do that.
Oh, okay.
You just have to open it every time something happens.
Alright, I'll just keep track of both of their health on this one.
Pip, go, Pip.
Hip!
Yes, Pip, go! Also, what type of damage does your weapon do?
Mine? Piercing. It's a bow. So it probably does less to them since they're, scarecrows. But, so So I do inspiration first. So everyone, click your inspired thing. You're all inspired! Hooray!
It's just one creature. No, it's one creature.
Oh, is it one creature? I inspire
You get 1d6.
Yeah, I inspire Bernard.
So the
Oh,
prince.
Pip, it looks like you're back in business.
That was your action, right? Yeah.
No, it's bonus action.
Yeah, it's a bonus action, so I get to move and attack. So I move over here and I let loose an arrow, and I'm like, I'm coming back, boys!
What's the order of actions? Is it whatever you want, or is it...
You have one bonus action, one action, one movement. You can do them whenever you want.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be an order for them, I thought.
No,
No.
They took the order away, so it's not Nazism.
they're not really.
I shoot that scarecrow right there. And I have to...
Which one?
The one right in front of Dylan.
Run of Dylan. Okay.
Or next to Dylan, whatever.
Yeah, so you shoot it, and it does hit. And you see that it doesn't really seem to move very much. Just kind of gets hit with an arrow, and now there's an arrow in that scarecrow.
It just doesn't take damage at all. Feels bad.
And then we go to the scarecrow's turn. Which scarecrow is this?
If you can mouse
it's that
over
one.
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So this one, the one that was just shot, is it's gonna look over at
Oh wait, should I sing my music whenever
Percy?
I fucking do
Yes.
inspiration?
That'd be great.
He's gonna look over at Percy, and he makes a scarecrow noise and attack. Okay, and then you have to roll a wisdom saving throw as you're hit. Oh, actually, it attacks twice.
Ooh, scarecrow!
Jeez.
I have advantage against getting feared. Get fucked.
I have advantage against scarecrows because I am one.
Oh Jesus! This
That's
is
13.
this
or
is
no, 12
scarecrow
damage.
really? Yeah.
All right.
Just 12. So Dylan, you take 12 damage, and you must do a wisdom saving throw.
This is like some metal epic music.
Yeah, what?
Oh, 17. He did it.
Yeah, he did it.
Should he do 2, or can that one just be for both?
I think it'll be for
No,
both.
it's for both because you can't be feared until the end of your turn.
Oh yeah.
It's not even the end of your turn. It's like until the end of the fight or some shit.
Really? What?
Yeah, like once you do a saving throw against being something, you're usually immune to it for like the rest of the day or some shit.
Well, every time this attack, it says you should.
Hold on. I know. But there's like rules on this shit.
Where's the inspiration dice thing?
What do you mean?
You said that I could have like inspiration or something.
Yeah, I inspired you and it's at the top of your character sheet.
It says
right-
inspiration.
Yeah, you have to
Okay.
click that just so you're inspired. And you can use it on any attack roll, or like save or anything. But you have to roll it before Chris says if it's a fail or success.
Okay. You have to do it before?
Yeah, before after
Oh, no,
you.
it says I can wait.
Yeah, no, you have to before
pre-
Chris says it's a fail or success. You can roll it.
Oh,
but after
okay.
you roll, you can use it.
All right. Percy has
Alright.
succeeded, and it brings us to.
That brings us to Kekum Opalshield's
Wait, what happened to the music?
turn.
It's all fucking like.
Yeah, you're right.
All right.
There's so much to learn with a fucking caster, like just to be able to do shit.
First of all, I'm gonna raise my morning star up to the sky and be like, "By Mordin's beard, give me strength!" And cast thunderous. Oh, okay, well, I guess we'll use that as the damage, but I have to hit for like within a minute. So then I'm gonna take a swing
have
with
to
my
what?
morning star.
You have to hit within a minute.
Yeah, I'm
what do you
gonna-
mean? How does thunderous
Like-
Smite
like-
work? Do you have to roll
It's
to hit?
it like after you no, it's like a concentration, and it's like when I hit
Concentration. How long
it,
does it say it takes?
Well, no, concentration means you just have to keep concentration. It costs 1 bonus action.
Oh, okay. And you can do so. That's just is that the
Yeah.
damage roll? It does 2d6 damage.
Yeah, I rolled like shit.
Happy
Let me-
birthday in
let me-
8 days,
let me make
balls.
I'm just gonna make this a spell instead of an attack.
Make
Okay.
it a spell.
Yeah, so I could do.
Well, it still needs a roll for it, but you got your roll already. If it's 2d6, I like how you just clicked Thunderous Smite, and like I like it as an attack also. Just keep this bow. It says concentration 1 minute.
Well, that means I can have it on me for up to 1 minute.
I'm not mad, balls. I'm reading
Sorry.
something right here
Oh.
as they're
Yeah,
saying
I'm
shit.
gonna add the inspiration dice to my roll. So I'm gonna roll 1d6.
It's what, to be able to hit with the Morning Star?
Yeah, so that's I got
Okay.
11.
So
Yeah.
if it's the same as their AC, what do you
I think you hit if it's the same.
Yes,
If
if
it's the same, it hits?
you hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then you just barely. This scarecrow is like turning, and you just barely hit it in the arm, in the scarecrow wooden arm thing, and
Yeah, fucking
You-
like
you deal-
thunder shoots out.
which one to the right?
Yeah, to the right. Yeah, I just hit it. And
Yeah,
fucking,
you
like,
see like a little
crackles
jolt
with
of
thunder.
electricity. Its wooden arm kind of cracks long ways, and it sets its sights on you.
Okay.
And it's gonna
I think I'm
double
whipping my
claw.
spell. Neither of those hit.
Neither of those hits. Seriously, that's
He's
ridiculous.
got 21 AC, remember?
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm putting my shield
So,
and fucking blocking him. and,
He
like,
he
smacking
just
him
kind
away.
of smacks his fucking claws against your armor, and you hear horrible scraping noises in your
Well, I have a
ear.
shield too.
Well, you hear horrible scraping noises
My
on
shield!
your shield. All right, bringing us to
You should
Open Mud
Photoshop like a
Fury's
little
turn.
fucking like shield on him.
Oh, 10 Mud Fury!
I forgot all about AC. I need a stat for. Oh man.
You need to what?
If you can get like a regular chain shirt in this, right? For AC.
Yeah, chainmail.
And how much does
Yeah.
the shield give?
2.
2.
Okay.
Alright, it's Oten Mud Fury's turn.
Oh, 10 Mud Fury, with the power of a second level druid, uses his bonus fucking whatever thing.
Wait, what level are we? 3rd?
Third, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I use my fucking whatever that bonus thing is.
main action.
It's not my
Oh.
main action. It's the bonus action. To fucking
You have a
to
spell?
use animal wild shape to transform myself into a giant goat.
I'm pretty sure turning into an animal actually is an action.
I mean, you can be sure of that. However, at the second
hit
level,
the-
I can use my.
Hit the little thing by it, the box that looks like it's like a text box. You can like just put it in
Yeah.
the chat.
How
Can
do you just
I?
add the spells in with the whole description like you do, Bernard?
Well, this one isn't
Yes.
like a spell; it's an ability.
Well, yeah, you
and
put it.
abilities.
You can just click the little. It's like a little text box looking thing to the left of the cog.
Hold on, I was just looking at it.
And you can just pick from a drop down.
No, it's like you have to. It's stuff you put in. Like I under
says-
my like traits
You type in the whole description for everything. That's amazing.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I put all that in.
that's awesome.
Hold on.
Oh, what are you talking about? Like stuff like this?
Like traits stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's all in my additional features and traits.
Yeah, there's like a little button you can press. Just it's like a little chat bubble.
Where?
You have to make it not like click the cogwheel so it goes like you're
Well,
not.
no, he
editing.
said at second level he gets an ability to use his.
Wild
is a
shape isn't
bonus
a
action?
bonus action. Hold on.
If that's in the book, then sure.
Jeez, I typed in D&D 60. When's that?
Damn it! I read all this before my turn to try to fucking get it done, and I gotta question shit. I gotta find exactly where the fuck I read it. I got so much shit as a druid. You should be helping me, DM. You should be looking through my things right here on my page that I've written down for everybody.
Oh look, let me look. I
You
don't
can
like
use
the
your
way
action.
you put them in.
You can use your action to magically
Yeah.
assume the shape of a beast you have seen before.
Yeah, but I
But if
swear
you
there
can
was
find the
something
thing
else.
from the book where at level 2 you can use it as a bonus action, then that's fine.
Combat
Oh,
wild
right.
shape. At second level, you gain the ability to use wild action on your turn as a bonus action rather than an action.
All
Is that
right.
like like your druid
It's
thing?
yeah, because I'm a shapeshifter, so I have combat wild shape.
I'll
Okay,
allow
yeah,
it,
that
but
makes-
you
that
have
makes
to
sense.
you have to
Yeah.
roll as a giant goat.
Well, yeah,
So-
that's why I'm turning into a
Do
giant
you
goat.
have the stats for a
Yes,
giant
I do.
goat?
Do you want me to send them to you?
Okay. No, just roll them when you're supposed to.
All right. So as a giant goat, if the goat moves, at least
Yeah, you look like a giant goat now. Everyone sees you grotesquely and disgustingly transformed into a goat right in front of them.
All right. I use my move
Bullets just
action.
go into your
I use my move
body.
action to go back here. As a giant goat.
Kick Pip in the head.
He will get an attack of opportunity. This
Really?
Yeah, he
If
will.
you trade in all of your movement for a 5-foot step, you can do that without taking attack of opportunity.
You have to
really?
use your
Is
action.
that-
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
that's
All right,
disengage.
yeah.
action days. Disengage? Okay.
I thought you could trade your.
No, it's
Was
an
he a
action,
rogue? You
5e.
can't disengage as a bonus action.
He
Jeez.
already used his bonus action as well.
Yeah, I know.
Not as a bonus action, no. As
No,
So-
you can't trade in your
you
movement.
could use your action and
Disengage.
I mean, he could always miss. He
I'm
would
gonna
probably
charge
miss
him.
Bernard.
I'm gonna charge
I'm
him.
gonna charge him.
If the goat
You have to
moves.
move 20 feet first, though.
Yeah, it has to go at
Oh.
least.
Is that the only action I can do though? Hold on then. Oh, I can ram him.
No,
I
you should
can
be able
ram
to
him. Hold
roar
on.
or ram.
Can
or
is
whatever.
I?
Not charge. Just
Yeah, not
ram.
charge. Just ram. I'm sorry. I thought I had this all worked out. And then
You
I was
know, if you
questioned.
put them in the right spot, you'd be able to just click it and it would go into the chat. But you put them in the bio for some reason.
I didn't put them. Well, I have so many other additional features. Like, did you scroll through them? There's a lot. I already added all my
Spell
spells.
shit is not optimized in this.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I can say.
Like, I put it all in there because there's so much.
Well, you should just add the ones to abilities that you have at level
Like-
3.
Well, I should
Like,
just
I
know what I was
have
doing. That's
spell
why I
for
told you in
summon.
the beginning of my turn I'm going to use my bonus action to do this because I already looked at my stuff preemptively.
Alright, roll d20 plus 5. Okay.
Except for 10.
That so you sprint towards.
Well, I just
this...
try to ram it. I don't sprint.
Oh, you try. I'm sorry. You try and ram into this scarecrow.
Just like a little head
and
bomb.
Once again, he sort of just fakes you out. He like hops behind
Well, my goat
this
out.
guy. You're just like ha ha ha, just kidding. And then he doesn't say that, but then he runs
Jesus.
back. It was just for a second.
It
to
just
dodge you.
screeches.
Yeah, he just dodged you. He starts Fortnite dancing. Okay. So, yeah, you try and attack and you miss. With your goatliness, you're not very used to being a goat.
You don't know that. Anyways.
I was born a goat!
My mother was a goat.
Now
Alright.
that takes us to Percy and Man Tools.
Sorry, it took me 12 years to have a turn, guys.
What will
Well,
Percy do?
we're just gonna have to like pretend I have a weapon for now until I actually look up what I want to use. Can we
What
do
weapon
that?
do you want to use? I could look it up real quick then.
Well, I was thinking I would have a ranged and a melee, but I'll probably use like a mace or some shit.
A mace, that's 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning.
Do a +1 mace, like mace +1, and then give it +1 to
Alright.
attack and damage.
Alright, but it's not really super important because all I'm gonna do this turn is I'm gonna Shield of Faith. Oh shit, actually that's a bonus action. What?
Sweet.
I cast Shield of Faith on myself and grant myself +2 AC. And then I swing my whatever attack that this dude's gonna look up on the thing in front of him.
What do you need to cast your thingy? Your +2 AC. Is it a
Just
bonus
a
or an action?
small parchment with a bit of holy text written on. I got a whole book.
Alright, that's fine. Yeah. Alright, you give yourself +2 AC. Your god responds immediately to your fucking
Hey,
prayers.
My text.
Your text. It's like, dude, that was
Hey.
one of my favorite verses. I fucking loved writing that. God
Yeah.
damn, this guy has some good taste. That was
Boom,
literally
2
one of my
AC.
favorites. Yeah, boom. Take that 2 AC, man.
Alright.
Are you sure I didn't write that?
Okay, so is that a 10 to
Remember shit,
attack?
Bob, what are you
Oh
talking
no,
about?
that's
Bob?
Oten Mud Furies. Alright, yeah, do your... I mean, you should have your weapon put in if you want to do that. You should
Well,
auto roll the damage.
it's 1d6 for a mace, if he said
Just
that's what
roll,
he's
just
using.
roll. A
1d6 plus 1.
I need to attack though. I should have like
Roll
a 2.
1d20 plus 1!
No.
What's the what do you add to the modifier? Is it
strength.
or anything like that?
To hit?
Or dexterity? Yeah.
No, it's strength.
It's strength. Is it strength to hit or is it strength for
Both.
damage?
Both.
To hit. Both?
Oh.
Okay. So 1d20 plus 3. That's an 8. Probably don't even hit.
It does not hit. So you go to swing at him with your mace, and it misses. These scarecrows are apparently very. I mean, they're not moving
No,
very
we're
much.
just rolling 5s a lot for some reason.
Yeah, they're not moving very much. You just happen to miss.
Dude, really? 5s every fucking time. Alright.
All right, which brings us to Pip Dingleheim's turn.
Pip, sing us a serenade! We need
Seeing
your
as
help!
my bow didn't work that much last time, I walk up and I slash at it with my short sword.
Of slashing.
Of slashing.
I call it
Okay.
Apparently
slash.
I can hit. You guys can't though.
You slash at it, and you feel the distinct feeling of you slamming your sword into a piece of wood.
Do I break
Makes
the wood?
a clunk. It leaves a small cut in the wood.
And it starts bleeding out hay.
Damn it.
Just a small cut part on the stick.
It bleeds delicious popcorn.
And the scarecrow's just staring at you.
That's it. That's my whole turn.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing
Okay.
else I can do. I'm not gonna inspire anyone. I'm not wasting my
Which-
fucking
Which
spires.
brings us to the scarecrow's turn. It's going to take a slash, 2 slashes at Bob.
Why me?
And sorry, Pip
one up.
Dingleheim.
The
What?
5 hits.
The 15. Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
you
plus
also
1
have to
AC,
do a.
remember.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I gain advantage on this.
So are you adding your
wait,
plus
for
1
the
to your
wisdom
AC
saving throw?
on the ring?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait,
Yeah,
it
the
doesn't
ring.
hit me. I forgot I had the ring.
What advantage? Why do you get advantage on your
Thing
wisdom
against
saving
fears.
throw? Oh,
Wait,
Because
it's
what
I'm
is
fears.
halfling. It doesn't
Halflings?
hit me
Oh.
because I have 1 more AC because of Dylan. I forgot about that,
yeah.
right?
So you have 16.
Yeah.
Oh, already the scarecrow
I
goes
feel,
clutch
I feel the
twice.
ring activating
Misses
that one
both
little
times.
AC bit.
Yeah, the
and I
ring
look over at
fucking
Pip,
glows.
and I just wink right at him. I'm like, ha.
Ah,
I look
nothing
back at the
personal.
scarecrow immediately.
Dude, I feel like Bob would just be dodging this shit. He wouldn't be blocking it or anything.
Yeah, he's just dodged this attack.
Literally,
Brings
like,
us to
I do have
Peckham.
like the scarecrow's claw hit him. He didn't dodge. He didn't block, and then just like a small flash of like white light right where it hit, and then like nothing.
No.
Yep,
Alright.
it was
I'm
magic.
going to make an attack with my Morning Star.
Yeah, the ring jerks Bob's body away
Yeah.
to make him dodge it.
I
Okay,
was
which one are
already
you hitting?
dodging it, but it pushed me that little bit further to actually dodge it.
Which one are you hitting? This one?
I am hitting the same one on the right of me, and I'm
Okay.
also going to expend 1 spell slot to use Divine Smite to add an extra 2d6, 2d8.
oh, dude had a trap card.
What type of damage?
Device Radiant damage.
Radiant damage? Okay.
Yeah, so I just smash down on him with my fucking mace and like fucking just explode the fucking mace with radiant holy energies.
love
Okay,
it.
you bring up your mace and you can feel the distinct feeling of smashing the whole arm of this scarecrow right off. Well, not the arm, sorry. You just smash off a huge chunk of its chest. You can see that it looks pretty hurt.
It's,
She
It
had
seems
fire.
like the light from your mace hurt it more than the mace itself.
Jesus Christ.
And then also, as my bonus action, I'm going to cast.
What? You already cast Divine?
That's not an
when
action.
you hit a creature, yeah.
I am going to cast. Wait, where are my spells? I'm going to cast this Shield of Faith on Pip.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
For what duration? How long?
Oh, how long is it doing?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Shield of Faith
Wait, but
on
that
Bob? Jesus.
10 minutes.
Bob has fucking
I
plus
have
3.
18 armor now.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
Really quick, Chris, I just wanted to let you know that I'm like, what the fuck was it? A druid of the Circle of the Moon druid, and that's why I have the battle shapeshift as a
Yeah.
bonus, because I'm literally just a shapeshifting class.
fixed deity or domain spells or anything like that.
I fucking like smash my arm down on Pip's shoulder, and he just fucking like starts glowing.
Dude, I want to start
Hang in
getting
there, lad.
more like just flavor descriptions. I think if we could all trust each other, like not to fucking like cheat at D&D or whatever, like we should just try to be more flavorful about it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to cheat. I'm not saying I have a bonus action for
AC.
nothing. I'm
Like,
just saying,
fuck it,
hey,
I
I'm
throw
useful.
shit. Don't even say that you give AC. Like, we'll figure it out when we get to the roll.
We'll figure it out later. Hey, I'm flavoring stuff. I crushed that shit up and blew it in Bob's face and made it
right.
smell like a
Nice.
skunk.
Bring us
Nice.
to this
Scarecrow number 2.
injured Scarecrow's turn. He's going to claw twice at Bernard.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Shit.
And then do a wisdom
Is that
saving
11,
throw.
11, and 9,
And
so that's
9.
20.
20.
20
damage.
damage. Oh my god, they
Alright.
both crit you. That's
Wisdom
fucking
saving
crazy.
throw.
And they
Yeah.
both
Prince
rolled
Peckham!
really good damage on the crits. And
My king!
No! So I'm frightened. What is that? I can't move towards it or something?
You can't move until the end of the Scarecrow's next turn.
If
Oh, God.
I'm pretty sure if it's the same number, you succeed. Right?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say because they got 2 crits. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
they scared. Well, I mean the one.
yeah.
He's
That got
fucking
2
like
crits.
half destroyed. But after just being defended by your shield this whole time, you are completely taken off guard by this attack. You're like, whoa, that's not a regular, demonically possessed Scarecrow. This is a kind of buff.
All right.
And you're a little scared.
Ah!
He's frightened.
Which brings us to Otin Mudfury's turn.
Jesus Christ.
Get him, go.
My prince! So the one that just like clawed, is that the one that clawed into him? Is that the one like right here or whatever?
No, it's the other one.
It's this other one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast fucking, I guess Thorn Whip on the good one. That's 0 level. That's the one I want to cast is 0 level.
Where can you create it?
Um,
You can 30 feet. Okay, yeah. So you want to create it next to him, or
yeah,
are you attacking from your position?
I'm gonna just create it right here above me and attack. I guess attack from him. If I can't create it and attack, I'm just attacking from my position then.
Well, I think you can
It's a
create
melee.
it where you want, right? Oh, it's melee? I don't think so.
Well, it's a melee spell attack.
Alright, Brian, also roll a d20.
Yeah, melee spell attack, you add proficiency plus your wisdom modifier, I believe.
Alright, what did I
Ooh,
fail for?
Okay, so those herbs that you picked up earlier when you also critically failed,
Yeah.
you didn't realize they were completely worthless, so you go to use them right now to do this
Oh,
spell, and you
Jesus.
just can't. You just, like, you used those herbs that you picked up, and you were totally sure that they were really, like,
So-
fucking helpful for this
That
spell.
was like the
and
best.
You
know,
just
setup
literally, like, you just put some twigs and, like grass together, and you throw it at him, and you think it's gonna whip him, and you just toss it on the ground.
So, hold on.
Right.
Just to reenact it so you guys can have the actual visual of this. There's a giant goat trying to rub some sticks and shit together and failing and throwing these sticks like it's about to whip a vine out at something and then just like falling back to the ground onto all 4 of its hooves, like looking very confused.
Wait, can you do this as a giant goat? I don't think you can do the gestures.
Oh, I can. I've done this as a goat
The
before.
slaps?
Yeah, I do it with my
You can-
mouth. I
you can
shoot
do
it up.
Slaps?
Well, you
Oh
can
my
you can
God.
cast as a druid in animal form. It doesn't hinder it.
But can you?
You don't have to
it
do
doesn't hinder
gestures.
it
I'm
even
not.
for the components. Oh wow.
Well, I
you don't
mean,
need hands.
I fucking smashed them up in my
That's
mouth, like I
fine.
said.
Yeah, you're
I did
fine.
something. I had them. I shit them up in
You
my
create
intestines.
like a little doll out of this twig and grass.
As a
and
giant goat.
It's on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of your mouth, like tying the
I
knot in
spit
the
it
cherry
out,
stem,
yeah,
and
and
you
it's-
spit it right out, and that's it.
But you know you don't have to roll for spells, right? Like the way you're.
No, not usually, but like he literally earlier while he was forging, he
Oh,
got
no,
a
no, no,
1,
no.
so I was like, you pick up a
Yeah,
bunch
I
of
picked up
cards.
some bad shit in my components pouch.
And I was rolling right now because if you got anything above 5, I was gonna give you the good
No, you got
ingredients
them.
in your
Yeah,
pouch.
good fail. That was
Yeah.
pretty good. Alright.
Okay, which
That's
brings us to Percy Emin.
I'm a tool.
How that's what I was saying. It's like I'm a tool.
I'm a tool.
Percy. He's Percy. All right. I say. What's your character's name, Brian?
Odin.
Odin.
I say Odin. Look. This is how it's done. And then I summon a spiritual weapon.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
just for the sake of it, I make it in the shape of a whip.
Oh.
Finesse
And I
weapon.
put it wherever he was gonna do it, like right over the corpse of his.
Wait, you can summon a whip?
Yeah, it's a holy
Where?
weapon.
Yeah, I can summon a spiritual weapon of however I want. Yeah, and it's
Wherever? Okay, so you're gonna.
disembodied. It's by itself.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
And
So
then
what do
I
you
just
roll to hit with it? And then
It's a
what's its
1d8 plus
damage?
casting modifier, so that'll be +3. And then to hit, I'm pretty sure it's just adding proficiency and my casting modifier. So that's +5 to hit.
All right, see if it'll hit. Do your roll.
Do your dance. Going crazy.
Sounds good.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
wait.
125.
That's nice.
Yeah, you gotta put
That's a
D
nice
there.
one.
Yeah, that's a good roll.
I never seen 125.
It's 10. So yeah, you create this whip,
Still
and
miss.
it sort of whips right past the back of the crow from here, and it just kind of barely hits his
No, it's
shield.
Yeah, it's like
the-
over here.
Over where? This whole clip.
Underwear.
Oh, it's over
What are
there,
you
and
eating
you're
under
whipping
there?
at this one.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you whip at it, and it dodges, and you kind of hit your own boot with the whip, but it doesn't hurt you at all.
It's like,
Alright. And then, and then as just my bonus action, I just want to like roll religion and see like if these things are also undead or affected by like necromantic magic in particular. So let me just find that real quick.
That would be more like a free action, I feel like.
Free action, whatever, yeah. However you want to say it.
They, as far as you know, they look like they seem evil because they're just attacking you. And
Honestly, being controlled by someone evil at least, but like, are they particularly like necromantic or like dark magic like that particular? Like,
you seriously thought
that
these were
religion
just
thing?
scarecrows when they were standing still? Like they don't look any fucking different. You're just
They're constant.
amazed.
Then
Yeah,
for
you're
sure.
just amazed that these are like moving. And after how many times you just slashed at their trunks and shit, like it's just amazing that they're moving at all.
All right, and my turn.
Alrighty.
maybe we should run, boys.
Actually, wait.
Which brings us back.
I didn't realize that casting that spiritual weapon is a bonus action. I'm gonna select things.
How do I
Spiritual
turn?
weapon?
I want to turn all my stuff into bonus actions too. I only got the shapeshift.
Action spell.
I don't know. You used your action to try and discern whether or not they were necromantic.
That's like a free action or whatever. Like you said.
Is it? Okay. Is it a free
It's
action?
just I literally
it's
just looked
it's
at
not
it and
impacting
thought
the
about
battle
it.
in any
Like
way.
that's all.
All right. Yeah. All right.
What was the mace again? You roll
1d6, 1d20 plus
proficiency and
3.
strength. So
Why don't you just put this in there? Why don't
He
you
just
put
built
your
his
weapon-
character
Still
20
don't
minutes
care.
before we started
Oh my
playing.
god, we are rolling like shit.
Okay.
it's
So
hard to
you,
cast a spell and attack. Okay, fuck.
these things don't have a very high AC.
Yeah.
Don't judge us and just keep the rolls going.
Which brings us to Pip
Oh,
Dinglehorn's turn.
yeah.
Do it again, Pip. Do it again. The goat beckons.
Oh.
I attack the one right next to Dylan again. I'm like, fuck you, Scarecrow!
Fuck you!
Okay. You slash at it again with your short sword, and you make a small cut in the wood. You have slashed it. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
They're not killing me.
No, we are.
No, like, they're invincible, I bet.
What?
I don't know. I'm beating one.
Yeah,
Beating its
they're not
ass.
invincible.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's nothing that's invincible.
Does anyone? I got an idea. You know, they're scarecrows made of
Oh
wood.
shit.
All the crows.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
What?
I was just saying that to what Brian was saying. I was hyping him with the music.
what's happening?
It's
Oh,
Pip Dingleheim's turn
He's
still.
back.
Oh, I
Is he
hit
gonna
him.
do anything? That's
No.
all? Okay.
That's it.
Whoop-de-doo! Now it's this Scarecrow's turn. And he's gonna go for a double slash again against this little fuck who keeps slashing him with the short sword. He doesn't like that.
Short sword, bro.
So one of them hits for 10 damage and do a wisdom save.
who, me?
I
32, huh?
no, I get
Wow.
15 or 17.
Yeah.
So I,
Yeah, that's fine. You're fine. Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah,
down
so
to
you're
3
good.
health. Hell yeah.
Alright, so the Scarecrow lunges out at this little halfling and it's surprised at how fucking magically shielded he is, but it's still able to get one good claw with its good arm because he's only left-handed. His right arm isn't very good. Which brings us to feared Kekum Opalshield's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna
You're
cast.
paralyzed.
Does anyone have any
Not
fire
paralyzed.
spells?
You're paralyzed from fear.
Frightened makes
Fire
it so you have
spells?
disability
Oh,
on
man, yeah, I didn't
ability
even
checks
think
and
about
attack
it.
rolls.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was looking at the wrong ability. Terrifying Glare, which you guys all passed the roll for earlier, is the one that also makes you paralyzed.
Alright, I'm
Okay,
gonna-
you're not paralyzed.
I'm gonna channel divinity and heal myself for 1d6 plus my charisma modifier, which is 2.
I didn't memorize any healing spells, boys. Just
So
let's
I got
So-
5 health from that. And
Nice.
at the same time, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast my normal action to cast Lay on Hands for 15 health. So I'll recover 20 health points.
Is that how Lay on Hands works?
So yeah, I have 15 health points I can like recover.
Does it use
per
a
day.
slot? How many spell slots?
No, it's
per day.
Yeah, it's just like its own thing. So yeah, I just pretty much put my hands up and I'm like scared and I just fucking start like
Healing.
fucking glowing and like all my wounds close.
I'm healing myself.
Yeah, and then I ready my shield back up looking at this scarecrow. That will end my turn.
Okay. Alright, which comes to this more damage Scarecrow's turn. He's gonna claw at fucking King Boy over here.
King
Twice.
Boy.
Both miss.
So what do you get disadvantage on for being frightened?
Ability check.
Ability
Not
check?
a
Okay.
ability. Like if he hit me, I would have had to do disadvantage on the wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. Which brings us to Oten Mudfury's turn. You are no longer
we don't get a
feared.
description.
A description? Oh, yeah, he goes to claw at you and he just hits your shield and claws against it, and he seems like just a piece of wood. His claws.
Whoa.
You feel like your shield has been hit by a stick.
Idiot stick.
Bringing us to Oten Mudfury's turn.
Come on, Odin, you can do it.
We'll say you've come to your senses and you no longer have any of the... Like, are you throwing the garbage stuff out? Are you gonna...
I mean, I wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, if I take my turn, I could probably throw it out. I'm kind of confused
you're gonna
that there's stuff in
You don't
there.
even have to
Yeah.
not try to use it.
It's for anything that uses, like, has requirements.
How big are these fucking constructs? Just human-sized?
Yes.
Or scarecrow.
I would say that they are exactly,
Scarecrow sized.
I'd say that they are exactly medium constructs of a chaotic, evil nature.
Jesus
Whoa,
Christ.
chaotic evil nature.
My
You
God!
fancy things, you piece of shit.
No, their evil nature doesn't matter because they're a construct. It just says
there's nothing I can
construct.
turn into that's really fire-based. Right
Turn
now.
into a dragon.
I can't, not right
Turn
now.
into a dragon?
You can't ever.
Oh.
You have to see it. It has to be a normal creature that you can see.
Oh no, I have a
You've
whole
seen
list right
before.
here, alright?
Of animals you've
It has
seen
to be
before?
1/4 challenge.
I grew up on a farm with a bunch of animals, man. Like, for example, fucking giant bats.
Chicken.
Wolf
Yeah,
spiders.
do you have to do a challenge rating?
It's
to-
challenge rating 1/4 until you get like some certain level.
Yeah, and I'm looking at all the
So,
1/4
does
ones
you
right
have to
now.
roll for a challenge to turn
No.
into a goat?
Yeah.
At 4th you can do 1 second, and at 2nd you can do 1/4. 1/4 challenge rating.
But yeah, and I
okay.
can be like a giant
It's
owl,
just
a
You
lizard.
have to look up the animals.
Yeah, I'm
that
looking at them now.
You
Yeah.
could do.
Alright, but I'm just gonna take another fucking stomp at him as a goat.
Another goat stomp.
Another goat stomp.
At which one?
The
one
one
that's
on the
next to
ground
you?
diagonally from me. It was a fucking 1d20 plus 5, right? For my goat stomp.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Alright.
Well, 17. Is
shit.
that to hit?
That hits, and so
Yeah.
what was my goat damage?
Yeah.
It was like 4d4? Where was it?
It's 2d4 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. 2d4 plus 3!
I
So it does.
How come this goat does more damage than my sword?
reel back and I slam my fucking goat horns and I'm a giant goat and I give no fucks.
And it seems like, I mean, yeah, you ram your horns into the stick. Seems like you
No,
have
it's stomping
rammed.
on him.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have
Bludgeoning.
you have stepped on this stick. You stepped on it real hard, and it sort of like cracked a little.
Nice. I start trying to as my fucking movement turn. I start trying to eat it.
Trying to eat
the
it?
hay.
I'm a goat.
yes.
You're gonna try and eat a scarecrow.
Well, I'm
You're
gonna start trying to gnaw it as I bite. As I slam down on it, I try to just take a nibble.
Okay, roll a d20.
Okay. Big shot. Yeah, I got a good bite.
Yeah, he gets an attack of opportunity
Jesus.
against
Kinda
you
great.
because
Yeah, I didn't.
you
crit.
tried to bite his face. He's just gonna roll one claw though.
Dude, Mike Tyson bit a dude's ear off. He could bite in a fucking jump down. Come on.
You're also a giant goat, and you're trying to step on a scarecrow.
So I
You
can't get a
step on the
mouthful of
center
dirt?
it, and it has 2 arms.
Well, I hit it with the step. I missed.
Well, it sees you trying to bite at it. It's like, this is my opportunity. It's an evil construct. It has no
Alright, you're
fear
the
of death.
DM.
It probably misses.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it does.
14.
No.
No.
You're a giant goat, so you take on that AC, or do you keep your AC?
No, I take on the AC, but I think my AC is exactly 14 as a goat.
11.
Hold on. Is it 11?
It's 11 as a giant goat.
A giant
It's
goat.
11 plus my dex. So what's my dex? Is it anything?
Yeah, because you do keep your stats like.
I just got it as 12,
Your
so yeah, he
dex.
hits. No, I thought it was 14. I was looking at it.
Oh, alright.
I was looking at his
So yeah,
hit.
you get hit for 10 damage.
Damn, that sucks.
Wait, well, no, not 10. I'm sorry, no, 5, because 10 was for the crit. So that's why it says the plus 5. So
Man,
it's
I've
just
bit
5.
at shit before. I can't believe I got punched for biting.
It's just 5. And also roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
System waving.
Alright, you're fine. You feel fine?
Sure,
He's
sure.
also immune. He's immune till the end of the turn.
Till the end of the turn.
Yeah, so if that guy hits him next turn, or the next.
Yeah, wait a
turn,
minute.
he'll
Wait, I
hit.
got a crit on my last wisdom save, and someone said that they should go through and I shouldn't have to wisdom save anymore.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just reading
Alright,
this
alright,
from the
alright,
book.
alright.
It says that when you attack, I haven't seen it because you guys said that there was a rule that if you can show me the book where it says if you make a saving roll and it's good, then like you don't have to roll anymore.
No, the one wisdom roll you
For
initially
attack.
had us fucking go on was.
Oh, that one was for the line of sight of the scarecrows at the beginning.
Oh.
They only did it once. They've never done it again.
Alright.
But the attack that the scarecrows do actually has a fear chance.
Alright.
They're scarecrows. It's fiddlesticks. Come on.
Alright.
Fiddle dick.
I mean,
We'd be
there's
fucked.
been one attack so far that they weren't resistant to.
I just hit him before I got hit.
Well, they're
Resistant to bludgeoning? Fucking wood?
Yes.
This is a scarecrow.
It's a scarecrow.
That's ridiculous. But
It's
whatever
why
the
the
book
book
says, exactly. Whatever the
Fuck.
book says.
I don't know how to balance stuff.
Have you ever thrown a rock at a branch? Anyways, no, go ahead. I put a hoof on it.
Bringing us to
More like, have you ever taken a mace to a teepee?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
bringing us to Percy Amatul's turn.
Hit- Come on,
Illustrated
Tool.
with Spiritual weapons attack. 1d20 plus 5. Yeah.
Which
doesn't
one?
hit
This
still.
one? Yeah, it doesn't hit still.
You
Yeah. Does
And
that
then
cost
I'm
spell
gonna-
slots for you?
I'm gonna raise my what?
Does that cost spell slots for you to do the?
No, he's out there. He's chilling.
Yeah, it's like a summon.
Oh.
Like it
Oh,
stays there
oh,
for a
okay, I
while.
got
He's about to
Gotcha.
do that every turn for 60 turns. Alright, 1d20 plus 5 spell attack. I raise my hand, you know, fucking covered in radiant light, pissed
Oh,
off
Jesus.
at this point, pointed
And-
directly at the Scarecrow's face,
And you
Oh, wait.
missed.
and
You didn't roll it.
You did roll it.
and,
You got a
blast
9.
him for 1d.
Well, that's for his other weapon.
plus 3.
For,
Damn,
for
I gotta
what
roll
weapon?
it.
Slash roll it for fuck's sakes.
Oh wait,
Oh, wait,
so
no, sorry, that was my radiant light. That's gonna be or guiding bolt. Sorry, that's gonna do 46.
What the fucking spell am I doing?
4d6.
Yeah.
What? All right, so
I thought
so
guiding
wait,
bolt was
which
2d6.
damage is which? So 15 to hit.
Yeah, 15 to hit, and then I hit him for 16 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Is that
Damn it, you should have used that on this other one. It probably would have
That's
died.
correct.
Bernard, is it 2 or is it 4?
No, it's 4.
Alrighty, so this one.
Yep.
All right, you smack it and it seems to recoil in real
It's a
pain.
bolt. It's a bolt. He's not
Oh,
smashing
sorry.
it.
Realize it. Well, I thought that light is what you put on your fucking
I
thing
put it
when
on
you
my
swing.
hand, and then I launched it at him.
Oh,
Sorry. Yeah.
okay. All right, so you launch it at him and he seems to recoil in actual pain.
All right. And then on my next attack, I'll have advantage before the end of my next turn.
Okay, I wish you wrote that out there as a spell so I could just have it in the chat, but that's fine.
It's alright. You'll
In
know.
time. In time.
Huh.
I won't remember that.
Just
All right.
put the spell name in the chat and then the DM can Google it.
Pip Dinkelheim.
Pip, use some sort of bard spell.
I'm not wasting my spells.
Right? That's what I was thinking. But these guys are
All
over
I
here
have is
popping
healing
off.
spells.
That's a first level spell too. That's pretty nice.
I only have healing spells and charming spells. so it's
Alrighty.
useless here. So I attack with my short sword.
Jesus
My
Christ.
lance.
No, you haven't.
Oh yeah, and he's covered in a mystical dim light.
I don't have advantage, so I miss.
Oh no, yeah, no. He
wait,
does,
you
he does,
do.
you do.
You
Oh,
do have
so-
advantage.
Yeah,
And
one
the next
person gets
attack roll
advantage.
made against this target has advantage.
No, me in particular, but
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
thought-
no, it counts for
Yeah,
Bob.
it's for anyone. It's for anyone.
It
Oh,
counts
yeah.
for Bob, yeah. So
Okay,
you
now it's
get a
gone.
22.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
slash
deal
him
4 damage.
for 4 damage.
Oh damage.
And actually dealing 2.
I mean,
Okay,
oh,
that one. Right? Okay.
You're not supposed to say that, but alright.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, you have once again smacked this glowing scarecrow with a stick.
Does
as
no
it's
one have
recoiling in
fucking
serious
fire
pain.
I should have
spells?
just been my fucking magic missile mage. This is some bullshit.
Can anyone
All
light
you
a
need to
fire?
do is-
I just
Yeah.
can't light a fire. I dropped some of my
Yeah.
shit to fucking.
I don't have fire, so
Me neither.
Alrighty.
none of us have fire.
Thus concludes Pip Dinkelheim's turn, bringing
We're
us
back.
to this scarecrow, which is about to attack the guy who just left.
About to lose
Actually, no.
a 5-on-2
Oh.
fight.
This guy's seriously pissed off at this dude over here. All right, that
I
dude,
would've matched.
Percy. All right.
Yeah.
Mercy.
Yeah,
He gives you the old double miss.
they miss.
Alrighty. He tries to attack at you and he just misses.
I laugh. Ha 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 ha.
Ah ha 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 ha.
Bringing us to Kekum Opalshield's turn. I'm just gonna trust you guys to keep track of your spell slots. Don't cheat.
I'm already out.
I got it.
Alright.
I've only used a cantrip so far.
Yeah, I don't really have too much left to do at this point, so I'm just gonna take a swing with. Wait, no, these weapons are magical.
Yeah,
Shouldn't they be doing full damage then?
probably, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Huh. Fuck, I forgot I
killed
gave
one
every single
scarecrow.
person a magical weapon.
I feel
Alright.
like they'd be dead by now.
Yeah, they're both completely dead in that case.
They've been dead. Ooh. Ooh.
Jesus.
Did I add the plus?
We made it. We made it.
Did I add the +1 right when I fucking? But I didn't. I wasn't attacking with it. But yeah, I mean it looks regular.
Okay. Just a
I'm gonna look at them and say we should go back to town and rest before we actually venture inside.
It seems
indeed.
you guys exhausted yourself. I'm fine. I'm a hearty dwarf.
We need to have everybody at full strength before we go in there. We have no idea what's in there.
That's very true, Your Highness. All right, let's head back to town and rest up.
Yeah, we're gonna turn around and head back to town
All right, you're gonna head back to town
for the night. Now that we know what we're up against here.
Wait. Can we loot the scarecrows or just check them for like a magical object or anything that was controlling them?
Yeah, is there anything?
You see some sticks and some robes, and everything else that was compelling them, like the claws, is just gone. So
There's
some broken
no lingering
sticks.
any sort of
No
any
dust?
object at all.
All right.
I go through my pouch and I dump out the shitty fucking. I look through the fucking pouch again. I try to dump out the shitty components.
Okay.
Sort through.
What sort of check would you do for components for magic? All right. Yeah. You know which ones are shit. You toss them out.
I thought these were those epic, but they
also
started
for that
rotting.
roll- Also for that roll, you scrounge around in the place and you do find some good ingredients.
Corn
Give 'em your
dust,
bag.
I'll roll
half-
religion. Somebody
Half
else
scrounged bag.
carrot powder, holly leaves, and twigs.
or Arcana.
All right, well, we're gonna go back to town to rest up. Before we head back
Wait,
to town,
before we... Oh,
just let me let
You
the
wanna go
dogs
first?
out. Let me let the dogs out.
I was gonna
I
say,
gotta go pee.
I'm telling everybody, I'm like, all right, we're not gonna tell anybody that we came here and saw any of this. They told us to come here, so they might be in on it. If anyone asks, we went out to look for mushrooms in the forest.
And we found him and we're gonna eat.
And I'm gonna start making us some. I'm gonna actually forage for mushrooms and try to make us a small meal.
No, save some of the mushrooms so we can be believable.
I will, but I'm gonna make it in a way that it preserves it better.
You did save you did get some mushrooms
All right.
earlier when you rolled.
Well, I'm gonna cook some stuff up. Hold on. Let's just take a pause. Everyone take a piss and say I'm gonna shut this stream down. I'm gonna take the dogs out and stuff.